Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, fresh off that KVN, who run the city, the podcast. We do. Yeah, man, this is the stove that I cooked that Nick fan on. I imagine y'all want to see what it looked like, and y'all seen me in the diner, and I figure y'all imagine like what does this stove look like for him to be doing that to a Nick fan. I turned the Nick fan into a shish kebab. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But man, yeah, shout out to that's what I do in my spare time. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout to him, man. But you can't win them all. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Like Kev say about winning debates, bro. They changed the subject when it comes to Quentin Grimes. He can't even compare himself to can't even compare himself. You know what I mean? Um to Cam Thomas. He can't even compare himself, you know? So yeah, so there's that. They don't really want it. They don't really want it. They see what we did to them. They see what we did to them and they see how we do. They see how we get busy. You know what I'm saying? I had two Nick fans. Look, this is the stove, you see? I had a Nick fan over here and a Nick fan on the they always say the back burner, but I use all of the burners on the oven on the stove. I put a Nick fan on in the pan. I put them in a big frying pan, and next time I'll pull up, I'll show you the pan that I use. You know what I mean? I had to clean the kitchen. That's why I went from there to there because I cleaned the kitchen so y'all could see. But I really wanted y'all to see because I get called for cap a lot about how don't do this and that. And so I wanted to show you guys the real stove that I cooked those Nick fans on just now. Shout out to my guy. This is Jay in the building. He was there. He's a assistant, and you know what I mean, assistant chef. You know what I mean. We both chefs. We chefs and cooks in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm the cook and he's the chef. Sometimes he's the chef and I'm the cook. So happens tonight that I was doing the cooking. But I seen him in the comments doing real chef work, real chef work. Um, so yeah, I appreciate all of the Brooklyn Nets fans. I appreciate all of the Nets fans from all over the world, Nets Nation, all Nets world. But yeah, man, this Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog, and I just had to deal with that Nick fan appropriately. Excuse me. Now they don't want to debate about Cam Thomas and Quentin Grimes no more. Okay, there's no reason for me to take it there anymore. I won't. I understand when somebody doesn't want to be on the stove no more. I get it. It's hot. But the stove is hot. The stove is still hot. So if there's Knicks fans out there, let them know. Do not scroll and stay. They should scroll and keep scrolling if they want safety. Knicks fans are not safe coming to this page. I promise you. If a Knicks fan come to this page with a chef page, it's a Nick kebab, like a shish kebab. Shout out to my guy. This is Jay in the building. He's a Nets fan. Nets fans are the best fans. What's up, Jay? Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Nets fans is the best fans, but I don't know about the ownership in the front office right now. I don't know if they're the best, but
Right.
we Nets fans are the best still.
To add to your point, there was a lot of support for Kyrie, uh, outside of the Barclays.
And fuck the media for that too, man. See, because I don't even like that. See, I don't be trying to make it political, but it is political because you just said it was a lot of support out there for Kyrie. The
Hmm.
fucking media, when they posted in the newspaper, they said a small group was outside for Kyrie. Like they
Well,
tried to downplay it, like a small group.
right. Well, I guess everything is wording, right?
Yeah,
But I was there and I seen the impact that they had on the people there, and it was packed with fans too. So yeah, the fans, they you could tell that the Nets fans were definitely in support of Kyrie. Um, but the Nets fans really, I would say, were tapped in. It's something
yo,
to me about a rival game that I think fans really tap in. There was a lot of Knicks fans there too, but
hold on. Remember when we was at the game? Now I mean, since nigga be saying you don't be going to the game. Remember when we was at the game
yeah.
and we was talking about yo, we gotta get down to the court. I told
Mhm.
you I wanted to get some autographs. I got this basketball that I want to get autographed,
I
right?
remember that. Yeah.
Look at the basketball, bro. I found it. Tell me this shit not hard.
Yeah, I can hardly see it though, for real.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a hardwood. Hardwood. That's me. I like that. I
now,
love that.
if
I
I
love
get
that.
if I get these niggas to sign this right here, that's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, that's possible, man. We be rocking, man. Maybe we be vlogger celebrities or something, man.
I
They
mean,
sign the basketball. Oh, look at Barry. Barry got his jersey signed. You know what I mean? Not a
I'm just
celebrity, but that's
I,
pretty cool.
every game I go to, I should just bring the ball and just see if I can get somebody different to sign it every game, and just
Mm-hmm.
how many signatures I could get on it. Like,
Mm-hmm. They real strict about that you actually purchased the ball, so that's something that you got from the swag shop. They gotta let you in with that, like, of
what?
course. You got that from the swag shop, from the swag store.
I think I got this as a gift. I got
That
this as
shit like a
a gift.
collector's item, bro. That shit is
This
gorgeous, for
this
real.
was from. I think this was from the first year the Nets came. I
Oh,
think it was from.
word!
I think it was from that 2012 year.
Wow.
Because I had got this, I had got as a gift, I had got that, and I had a shirt that said Brownstone Ballers on the front, and I can't find it, but I need to find that shirt because I got mad pictures in the shirt, but I gotta
Yeah.
find that shirt because that Brownstone Ballers is fire.
Yeah, nah, that sound like a must-have. I ain't gonna lie, and that's the thing. I'll give you that. Far as Nets
But
fans,
you
that's why I be
know
saying
what?
Nets fans is the best fans. He be having dope merch. Shout out to This Is Jay. He always
But
got dope merch.
you know us, we from the Brownstone, so that shit hit different, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like we literally is Brownstone Ballers out here.
Right. This looked like a stove that would be in the brown store. One of the finest. You know,
Right,
I went
right.
and got one of the finest stoves to cook that Nick fan. There's the Nick fan right there. Back so soon. Back
What
so soon. If
what
I
Knicks fan
dare
is in
you
the
pull up.
building?
I just finished cooking him. He's back for more. You know what
What
I'm
Knicks
saying?
fan is in the building? Get a Knicks fan in quicksand.
Yeah, easily put a Nick fan in quicksand, man. Y'all see the stove? I had cleaned it up before, but it was a mess. Before I got here, that's why it took me a second to get here. I had to clean up the kitchen before I pulled up.
We got Kevin Durant. They got Kevin the King.
Randall tried to go one on one with Kevin Durant, like I'm gonna compete with him and I'm gonna be the X factor because me and him gonna go at it. That's what he did, and you see what happened because of that. Kevin Durant's style of play is having shooters around him and being able to facilitate. Randall was not facilitating, taking 8 3 pointers, even though you were 4 for 8. You're not involving nobody in the game, and you the power forward. So that means Brunson and you got the ball the most. And Ed Sumner gave, I don't care what they was chatting about. Ed Sumner, I know you didn't see the game. Ed Sumner was giving Brunson a hard time, bro. Like
Uh,
6'6". Brunson is like 6 foot. It was hard for him to move around, like for real.
you know I ain't watched the game, but I'm just like scrolling through Facebook normally, and I just keep thinking, oh snap, Brunson getting that work. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
worth $100 million for that? Yo, Sumner is cooking Brunson. That's all I
Yeah.
keep seeing on my timeline, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, I,
Hell yeah.
I like,
I think it was right here on this part right here, this pilot right here, the back burner. You know, they said, oh, put it on the back burner. Now that's where Brunson was at. Brunson was on the back burner. Nick
Brunson.
Claxton was giving them work. Like, know how Nick Claxton dunked. He had one of those dunks, one of those ones too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he be
Yo,
bringing it home, man. I ain't gonna cap, man. Nick Claxton, he the top in the league when it comes to dunks, and he emphatically he dunks the shit out the ball. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to see somebody dunk a basketball, watch Nick Claxton, man. He's the one of the best in the league right now.
I'm trying to tell you, he took that nigga to science class, bro. It was chemistry, man. He put the Brunson on the Bunsen burner, nigga. That's what type of burner he was on. He was on the Brunson goes on the Bunsen, nigga. Bunsen,
Right.
Brunson. Out there, I mean,
Right. Like I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Kev, man, saving your boy T time. Now I mean, I see
it
you
wasn't saving him.
throwing the damn time.
It didn't help. It just
Nah.
looked like he needed help, so he came in to try to help. But then you put
Mm-hmm.
both of them. It was like imagine a nigga jumping you, like you fighting a nigga try to jump,
Right.
knock him down, then you knock him, then you, get up so I can knock your ass down.
Right.
Do it.
Right.
It was like get up so I can knock your ass down one more time.
Facts. Hey, yo, I think what happened where I went bad for tea time this podcast is because he really thought that he must have forgot. He must have forgot that as much as they try to downplay it, I up it. You know what I mean? They want to talk about all of this and that. Now we whoop y'all ass, and we haven't lost since the podcast started. I pour salt all over the
Oh,
wound
that's a
every
valid.
chance I get.
That's a valid fact. The name of the podcast is "Who Run the City," and they have not won a game since the podcast started. Like,
This is what I'm saying.
it's
Like,
simple math to me, but I'm not even.
right.
I don't know, man. Crazy shit.
He
I,
keep talking about me being a Knicks fan. Bro, listen, when Melo was on the team, I like the Knicks, but this is y'all only content every day about asking me about a Knicks fan because I'm cooking y'all about the podcast. The podcast is Who Run the City,
look,
and I'm
bro,
cooking y'all.
why?
And y'all mad because y'all don't really got no
Bro,
rebuttal to what I'll be
bro,
debating. That's why y'all
bro,
be saying it ain't no debate. I know it ain't no debate because I'm baking y'all.
yo,
I'm
bro.
debating y'all.
He's trying to cause a distraction. Don't
Right,
fool. He's trying to
right.
cause a distraction. Don't
Mm-hmm.
focus on the distraction. He knows if we was Nick fans, we would be up here having a Nick podcast. He
Right.
knows what it is. The thing trying to distract from the fact that they got their ass whooped. So it's like he's
Mm-hmm.
trying to say something. You gotta
Yeah.
have something to say. But
Yeah.
it is, yo, bro, niggas was talking so much shit since the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the season. Wait till we see what matter of fact, before the season started. Wait till the schedule come out. Yeah, we gonna see when we play y'all.
That's
It's
that's
like
that's it.
the preseason games. Oh, you see us, we playing so good out there. Wait,
Uh-huh. Yep.
and
That's yeah, them.
so
Yeah.
our ass. Remember all last year? Oh, y'all
Mm-hmm.
playing us, but y'all struggle
Yo,
with.
Jay,
Hold
Jay.
up, no,
You
let me
said,
finish.
hold up, hold up, hold
Let
up,
him
hold up,
finish.
hold
Let
up,
Jay
hold up,
finish.
hold up, hold up, real quick, real
Don't come
quick,
in the
real
back
quick,
up. Hold on,
Yo,
let me
real
let
quick.
Jay
I
finish.
just,
let me
I
finish.
just wanna, I just wanna
Don't
see.
come in. Don't
Hold
no,
up, hold up,
no,
hold
no,
up,
no,
hold
no,
up, because
no,
you
no. You're
making up
not
stuff. You
do that.
making up
No,
stuff. You
no,
making
you
up
can't
stuff.
do that.
You
No,
making up
you
stuff.
can't do that.
You
No,
making up
correct
stuff.
that.
You making up
Hiya,
stuff.
hiya,
When you
hiya.
make up
No,
stuff,
you
you get
can't
cut
do that.
off.
La la
When you
la.
make up
See, you
stuff, you
coming
get
on
cut
our
off.
live, you
And
cutting
that,
us off, man.
When
Ain't
you
over that
making up
y'all.
stuff, you get cut off.
yo, y'all was struggling with us. Y'all was
When you
struggling.
make up, when
Y'all
you make up stuff, you get cut off.
Struggle.
whooped. Hi, you
Whooped.
struggling.
Right.
That's all you.
Y'all
Right.
what?
They was
Yeah,
struggling.
no, he right. That's what you were saying. You was like, oh, y'all just beat us by a little bit. The
It's
refs
true.
whooped y'all
That
win.
was
We
true.
whooped that
That was
ass.
true.
I just accept it.
Accept
That
that
was
ass
true. That
whooping.
was true. It
That's
was
what
true
Accept
though.
that
It
ass
was
whooping.
true. Y'all
And
was
accept that
struggling,
I'm a
but
real friend. Accept that I'm a real friend. And I said, yo, I already whooped T Time in the bet and Jay Jada.
nah.
Don't bet me. And I said
You
that out
you
of
didn't
love,
want
out
to
of
take
my
my bet. You
bro.
didn't want to take my bet.
I
You was
was doing
scared to
you the
take my
favor.
bet.
I was
You
doing you
was
the
scared to
favor.
take my bet. You was
Bro,
scared to take
I
my bet.
why would I be
You
scared
was
of
scared.
losing?
But
Why would I be
why
scared
didn't
of
you
losing when we
take
beat
it?
y'all
Why didn't you
8-7
take
straight?
it though? Why didn't you take it?
I was
Why?
doing
Why
you a
didn't you take
favor.
it?
Why?
Why
You
didn't
won't
you
thank
take it?
you won't
Why
thank
didn't you
me.
take it?
No, why was
It's
I
an
did you a
excuse.
favor, bro. I wanted you to keep your money, man.
Yo,
That's
Jay,
why I did that.
this bet wasn't with you, Jay, so you
no,
can't
but
talk
why
about this.
quickly taking all them big
This bet wasn't with you, Jay.
bets?
This bet wasn't with you. This
That's
has nothing
trying
to do
to
with you. This
distraction.
has nothing to do
That's
with you.
trying
Nothing. Absolutely
to
nothing to do with you, Jay. The bet that I made with Breezy
distract.
has nothing to do with you.
Ain't make no bet. You ain't want to make no bet. Real. And then I was nice
It
enough
has
not to
nothing
make
to
the
do
bet.
with you, Jay.
If
So you can't
back
speak on the bet. Only he can speak on
bet,
it.
I
He can speak on
don't
it,
know why
not you.
he took all the threes. Forget the bet. If
Because
you take
why
that,
wouldn't
why
he take my bet though? If you so sure, if you so sure that your team is gonna win a championship, like he kept guaranteeing, why wouldn't you want to see me in front of the rust bucket saying the Nets run the city with a net jersey on? Why wouldn't
we
you want to
don't,
see
Ready
that?
for the answer? You
we
ready for
don't
the
want you
answer?
to press bucket.
You ready for the answer? First and
Why
foremost,
wouldn't
is
you want to see that?
I'm gonna
Well,
No,
answer your
don't.
question
no,
right now.
I would
Because I'm a real
like
friend.
him
I'm
as
You
gonna,
he.
would have
I'm gonna
lost the
answer your
bet.
question.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
You would
would
have
answer your.
lost the bet.
I would
I'm gonna tell
like
you. I'm gonna answer the question. I'm gonna
to
answer the question for you right now.
go with
I
I'm gonna
already
answer the
know
question.
why. I already know why you didn't want to do it.
Nah, I'm gonna answer the question. The reason why I did not take the bet is because you're out of your betting realm. You cannot bet me something
Nah.
that you're
That
representing a
there's
team
no
that,
rules in
bro.
betting, bro. There's
But
no
this is
rules
why
in
I did
betting.
you the favor. I
But
knew you
there's
were
no
out of
rules
your
in betting,
district,
bro.
bro.
That
You
you
were
see
out of
that
your. You
there's
shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't
There's
be
no
around
rules
certain
in
players
betting,
with
bro.
man
There's no
Breezy talking
rules.
about bets, man. I
There's no
saved you,
rules in that.
bro.
There's no rules in it, bro.
You was
There's no
you was a
rules in
dare.
betting.
You had your hoof stuck in the road with the railroad, and it was a
You was
cougar
just scared
coming.
to take
I,
my
I,
bet.
I,
That was
I took
all.
your hoof
But look,
out
It's
of the
simple. You
out
was
of
hold on.
the
scared.
got it free
You
so
was
you could
scared to
run.
take my bet. You was scared. The
Nah,
only
man.
one that
I
had balls
saved
was
you.
Ty. Ty
I
West had
saved you.
balls.
I
Why?
saved
Ty
you, bro.
West had balls. Ty
I
West is a
saved you,
real
bro.
man. He took
Why
a real bet.
that you don't attach a Nick fan clause to
Bro, there's no rules.
Why
that's not what you
There's
did.
why a
no
Knicks
rules
fan
in
is
betting,
making a
Jay.
bet about
You can you
playoffs
can
he did
sit
not
here and
go
say
to?
whatever you want, Jay. There's no rules in betting,
Bro, I'm
bro.
a question. I didn't say it was a rule. I said when you make that type of bet, why you don't say, "Oh, the Knicks going to do better than the Nets," or the Knicks going to do
But no. But you see, this is you see how you
why
try to
bet?
move the
I'm
field goal
asking
post.
a question.
You
Ask
see
the
how you move
question.
in the post.
Just a
You
I'm
see how
asking.
question.
you move in the post though. You see how you move in the post. The
Just a
the bet
question.
was because he guaranteed the Nets from winning a championship. You
I
see?
know, but you make a
Oh
bet about the
don't try
Knicks,
to
not
switch it
about the
up though.
Nets. Why about
Don't
you
try
do
to
that as
switch
a
it
fan
up.
for
Don't
the
try to
Knicks?
switch it up,
Make a bet
Jay.
about the Knicks.
Don't you see? I see
That's
how
what
you
I'm
work.
asking
What
you.
are
Why
you?
you a
I
Knicks
see
fan
how you
making
work. You
net
like to
bets?
switch things
You
up.
making net
Nah,
bets, but you a
that's not
Knicks
the
fan.
point. That
How
don't.
that makes
That's
sense?
not the point.
You making
That's not
net
the point,
bets.
Jay.
It's not
That's not the
net bet.
point. That's not the point.
What is the point?
That's not the point. The point is he guaranteed a championship. You guaranteeing a championship, you should have took the bet.
I only
If
want
you
to
were
take
so
a bet. You
confident,
only
because
want to
he
bet
said,
with your
I was
team.
so
Bet me
confident.
with your
This was not
team.
about the Knicks. This was never
This is
about the
why
Knicks.
they
This was
can't
about the
respect your
Nets.
bet. This is why I want to take the bet. You won't bet
Nah,
on your
because
team,
you
but
knew
you'll
you
bet
was
on my
gonna
team.
lose. You knew you
Oh,
Bro,
was
wait,
gonna lose. You knew
anybody
always
you
that
was
will,
gonna
I won't,
lose.
that
You
I
knew
won't
you was
bet
gonna
on
lose.
nobody. I won't bet with nobody
Nah,
who won't bet on their
nah.
own
You
team.
knew you
You
was
won't
gonna
bet on your
lose.
own team, so I wasn't betting.
You knew you was
I
gonna
never
lose.
bet
I
that.
bet on my team and I lost the bet and I paid my debt.
Exactly.
But
That's the bet you
but
need to make with me.
but
Me
you
for
were
the
scared
next
to
versus
take the
the Knicks.
bet. You were scared to take the bet because you knew they was gonna lose, and you
No,
didn't
I
want to
didn't.
wear that Nick jersey in front of the rust bucket. I get
No,
it. I
I
get
wasn't
it.
scared to take
Yeah, it
that
is.
bet.
Yeah, it
I
is.
thought it was
Yeah, it
out of
is.
your
yo,
Yeah,
but
it
jurisdiction
is.
to ask about
Nah,
playoffs because
look,
again,
your
I
team
ask
didn't
again,
make
there's
the
no rules
playoffs.
in betting here. There's no rules in betting, bro.
I told you
ask
Whether the
why I
Knicks
like,
didn't
yo,
take the
look,
bet
look,
because of that.
but Pete, all right, if the Nets do lose, why you gotta wear a Nick jersey? It's not like he lost to the Knicks. Like that don't
Facts. That's another thing.
the bet don't make sense.
The audacity of the bet.
The
Like,
bet,
what kind of bet is that
Of
anyhow?
course, y'all would say because y'all bias fans.
bro.
This is a
If you
Nick and net thing,
say yo,
right?
Knicks lose
Right.
if the Nets lose to the Knicks, then you gotta wear a Nick jersey at the bar. That makes sense.
Right.
That
Right.
bet don't make sense.
No, of
Exactly.
course it doesn't. You would think of course you would think that.
So
Of
what do
course
you
you would think
guarantee?
that.
What do
Because
you
if
guarantee,
the
Knicks
Nets,
Of
fan?
course
What do
you
you
would. Of
guarantee the
course,
Knicks gonna
I'm
do, Knicks
not gonna
fan?
guarantee a championship with
Exactly.
my when I know
Exactly.
my team is not gonna win a championship.
Exactly.
I
No, but
sound.
what
I
do
would
you
sound
look, look,
guarantee?
look,
delusional.
look, if you would
I
have said
What
would
do
sound
you
delusional.
guarantee?
I would sound
that,
delusional if I
But what
said
do
we're
you
gonna win a
guarantee?
championship. Like you see
look,
how you sound delusional
Nah,
right
look,
now.
what
Pete,
do you
You sound
guarantee?
if
delusional.
you
I'm
The
would have
asking
past
said,
a
three
question.
years.
That's you
The
delusional
past
asking a
3 years,
hold
you
on, what
sounded real. All of
Yeah,
y'all
you
sounded
dodging.
real
You
delusional. All of
dodging the
y'all.
question. Don't
look,
dodge it.
if
Don't
you
dodge it.
said if you would have said, yo, Breeze, if y'all lose, you gotta hold up a sign that said, I said we was gonna win a championship.
Nah, that's not what I wanted the
That,
bet to be though. You see, this is y'all making this about what y'all wanted.
like
This is not about what y'all wanted. It's about the bet that I wanted to make, and
that's
you were
why
scared to take it.
No,
because it was
you
a dumb
lose
It
bet.
bets.
don't
I
matter,
win
You
bets.
but
You don't
Jay,
get to
check
make
this
a bet
out,
because
Jay.
you lose
Jay,
bets
check
and I
this out
win
though, Jay.
bets.
It don't matter what you think, Jay.
yes, it do. Yes,
It do
it
matter.
listen,
yes,
listen,
It
it
does.
listen, Jay. It really don't matter
do.
what you think, Jay.
I said
Jay, it don't matter what you
I
think,
numbers.
Jay. It do, we don't. It
Do.
doesn't matter. It doesn't.
It
Yes,
do.
Your
it
opinion
matters.
in this
You know
does
why?
not
Talk
matter.
about it right
It
now.
does not matter.
Talking
Your
about it don't
opinion
matter.
does not matter in this. Your
It,
opinion does not matter in this. You wasn't there.
Man, this is the Knicks
You
fan.
have
You
the
no
know
bet
reason
never
to
happened.
speak on
so
this.
That
right here.
never
This is
happened.
Yeah,
the
because
Knicks
he was
fan
scared to
right on
take
his
it.
soul.
He
No,
was
because
scared to take
dumb
it
it.
I
because he
did
was
you the
scared to
favor,
take
bro.
it.
I
He
did
was
you the
scared to
favor.
take it. That's why.
Nah,
He was
I did
scared
you
to
the favor.
take it. It's
And
simple.
It was a
and
dumb.
He didn't
that's
have balls. That's why
No,
he
listen.
didn't have the
dumb bet.
cojones to walk down the yellow brick road
But
because
why would he
I,
take?
he was
Why
Yeah.
I ain't on no yellow brick road for
Why we,
one. For two, what I,
Again, Jay, this has nothing to do with you.
yo,
This has nothing to do with you.
why would he
Nothing.
take the double back?
Absolutely nothing.
Why would he take
You're
the
taking this has no opinion. Opinion doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter at all whatsoever.
but the bet
yes,
up?
it do.
But
That's
the
It
bet
don't.
exactly.
up.
It don't. It
The bet
don't.
up.
Really, it doesn't.
Came up with
It
a
does not matter. It does not matter.
yo.
Your opinion does
That's
not matter in this bet that I had with
good enough to
Breezy.
get Donovan.
It
You
doesn't.
You
never
could come
bet
up with a
me.
bet good enough to get Breezy to take it.
He could have took it, but he was scared to
Oh,
take
the
it.
bet was stupid.
He was scared to take it
Exactly. It didn't make
because
no
he was
sense to
scared
make
to
that
take
bet
it.
with you.
That's
It
why.
didn't. It didn't. And every bet I made with a Knicks fan, I won.
Nah.
Like, why would you
So
make
why
a
didn't you take my bet?
bet
Because you was
that don't?
scared. You
I'm
knew they
doing
wasn't
you a
gonna win.
favor, bro. You and
You
you
didn't
was
do
out
me
of
no
your
favors.
jurisdiction.
You didn't do me no
Yo, you was
favors
out
at
of
all
your
because I would have
betting
won.
realm. You can't bet me that because you can't. You didn't go
Of
to the
course I
playoffs.
can. Yo, there's
My
no
team
rules
didn't
in
go to the
betting.
playoffs. The
There's
next
no
week,
rules in betting here,
bro. What
bro.
I'm
There's
saying is,
no rules at
your bet.
all.
You bet against my team
There's
before
no
you bet
rules.
on your
There's
team.
no rules.
That's a
There's no
problem for
rules in
y'all.
betting. There's no
That's a
rules in
problem.
betting.
Yeah, but there's smart bets and dumb bets, and that's a dumb bet.
Yeah,
That,
exactly.
but your opinion in this doesn't matter. Your take
It
doesn't
do.
matter in
I
this because you
think it
wasn't
matters
there.
because I don't want to take any
Of
bet
course
just
it
because a
does
Knicks
because you
fan
were
make a
scared to
bet.
take it. You were scared to take it. It's obvious.
So look, so wait, your opinion that he was scared makes sense, but his opinion,
Because obviously this bet had nothing to do with you, Jay.
no, I'm saying him.
This was between me and him, not you.
Yeah,
This
but
is an A-B conversation though. This was an
yo, you just
A-B
came out.
conversation bet.
Me and him was talking. You came
This
out
was
of nowhere.
between me and him, not you. This bet has nothing to do with you, so you
Oh,
can't
yes,
speak
You
on
came
this
out of
bet.
nowhere.
It's a whole Knicks
Again,
fan
you can't
podcast.
speak on something
You
that was
talk
not
about
made with you. If I made the bet with you, you
this
could
guy,
speak on
man.
it. But you can't speak on this bet.
He a net fan.
Facts.
He a
He
net
a
fan.
Net fan. He a Net fan.
He a
That's
net.
why I
You
never
can't speak on this. Both of y'all was Knicks fans.
You a net.
Both of y'all was Knicks fans, and there's proof of that.
Listen.
It's
Yo,
not-
after what we did to y'all,
There's
I'm
proof
pretty
of
sure
that.
some Knicks fans became that fans after what we did to y'all
Yo,
the other
Nah,
night.
I really doubt that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened, man.
Because y'all don't even know how to run Brooklyn right. Y'all making Brooklyn look sad.
yo,
Bro,
Kev,
we whooped our ass.
Y'all
Brunson got
making
his
Brooklyn
ass
look
whooped. I said,
sad.
all y'all need is a point guard, and y'all got y'all point guard and
Brooklyn
got
look
y'all
good. Yeah.
ass
And
whooped.
he's averaging 18 and 7.
And
18
not versus
7 and
us.
3. That's
Not versus
point guard.
us.
That's good point guard numbers.
Not
Y'all
versus
said he
us.
was a bum though. Y'all said he was a
I
bum
never
though.
said he was a bum.
Yes, he did. Jay did. And you too.
well, I called the
You too.
buck.
I said
Yes,
he's
you did.
still the second in the city. He's
Yup.
not better than
So
us.
for a guy to average 18 and 7 in the NBA and you saying he's a bum, you really don't know basketball.
I ain't saying he a bum. I'm
Having-
saying that he can't beat us.
But anyway, look,
He can. And it'll happen.
my grandma, she's still a nigga.
You was a Knicks fan too, Jay. Don't try to my grandmother. You was a Knicks fan, bro. You admitted it.
Yo, no, I
There's
didn't.
a post. You admitted it, bro.
No, and read.
But that's okay. We know y'all like
Yo,
to front.
your comprehension must not be good if you could read that post and say I admitted.
Right.
Whatever. I don't care what.
I'm a dumb nigga. You right. I'm a dumb nigga. You right.
Listen, I'm
You
not.
right.
If you can't read,
Look, you right. I'm a dumb nigga. You right.
look,
You right. My comprehension is really low. You right. My comprehension is real low, Jay. You right. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Jay.
That's what you got.
You absolutely correct. My comprehension is so low, kindergarten level, bro.
If that's what you got from that post, it gotta be.
Hey, listen, you right.
But like I said, I'm still a Knicks fan.
You right.
He watched.
You right.
I called her.
You called him a bum. You called him a bum. So that says a lot about your basketball knowledge.
He got that work versus Ed Sumner, man. Work.
But if you look at the games before that one, I mean, for you to call him a bum, okay, I see you.
No, I'm calling him Bum Sin as a name, just like Julius Randle with no.
But bro, all season long, you were saying how he was an overpaid.
No, I said he overpaid. Yeah, because I think y'all could have got him for 80 million.
Right, but did you see the numbers he put up though? But did you see the numbers he put up?
80 million.
Did you see the numbers that he put up in the playoffs?
I think y'all could have got that for 80 million.
I keep talking about pushing the needle. How is he supposed to push their needle?
His contract is not that bad compared to other point guards, bro. Y'all bugging.
But what's his pushing the needle? What kind of needle is he supposed to push?
Yo, bro, if you looking at the top 50 contracts, he's not even in the top 50 contracts, bro.
And I don't think
top 50.
I don't think he's a top 50 player.
He is. He actually could be.
I don't think he is though.
He's putting up numbers though. He's putting up numbers. His numbers are saying different. Whatever you think.
I'm not saying he trash.
Last year he was number 1 in pick and roll all year long, and he put up numbers in the playoffs. They went all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. He did a lot. He put up a lot of work.
No,
And this year so far, he's been
I,
playing well. He's been putting up
I
numbers.
got some shifty moves. I mean, I said that after the first couple games. Boy got some shifty moves, but I don't think he's going to take that team somewhere where it need to be. But
You don't know that yet.
no, I don't think that. That's what I
You
said.
don't you don't know that yet. It's only 11, what, 12 games?
Still going to
Yeah.
be, but
So okay,
12
so how does
games.
he push the needle? Can you answer that?
He's pushing the needle. It's just that we had a really bad game against y'all. That was it. We
So
had a
you
really
trying to
bad
say it had
game,
nothing
bro.
to do with the way we played?
I
no,
think it had to do with a lot of coaching. Like
You got
Coach Tommy
Tommy
T
T got out.
wasn't he got out coached. He got out
Yeah,
coached.
yeah.
He wasn't making adjustments at all whatsoever. And he was
He not
just
on the
like,
top
yo,
10
Chuck
point guard
three.
list.
What?
He not on the top 10 point guard list.
Because he's not up there yet.
he. That's what we telling you.
I've not,
Right.
but I never said he was. Where did you see me say he was though?
That's why we just telling you he's.
But I'm telling y'all, he's still putting up numbers for a point guard and good numbers.
No doubt.
Nobody said
Okay. But y'all saying he's overpaid, he's really not. That's what point guards are making these days.
nah. He
And you know what? And you know
got him
what?
for
As a
8
matter of
million.
fact,
His team,
we could
all
we could
all
we
the
could talk
numbers you said
about
he
it.
put up in the playoffs, his team was only going to offer him
Look
6.
it. He cooked Donovan Mitchell in the
No.
playoffs.
Oh, I was about
Cooked
to say
Donovan Mitchell's.
not in that game y'all played against him.
Yes, but he cooked Donovan Mitchell's when it
Donovan Mitchell,
mattered in the
Donovan
playoffs.
Mitchell cooked y'all that game.
Hey, he cooked
Hey,
Donovan Mitchell
no,
when it
on y'all
mattered in the.
team, on
Listen,
y'all team,
listen.
on
No,
y'all team.
no, we talking about basketball. We
All right,
talking
Right.
about basketball.
he
You
don't
got to
make
He
do that
cooked
on the Knicks
Donovan
though.
Mitchell in the playoffs
that's Nick
because
claiming
y'all
logic.
saying he's cooking top 10
Yeah,
point
but
guards.
it don't
You
matter
got
when
to
Ben
add
Simmons
He
some
beat
up.
cooked
y'all
them in
15
the
times,
playoffs,
but it
though. We
wasn't
You
on
got
the
talking
to add
Nets.
about.
some up.
But when
You
he
see,
do
it's
something in
funny
the
because when
playoffs,
y'all
it
like to
matter.
talk about Kevin Durant's championships, it's okay. But now we talking about Jalen
Who
I
Brunson
ain't
on
talking
been
about
another
talking about
team,
his
and
Kevin
it's a
Durant
problem.
championships.
championships?
Yes, y'all
Nobody.
have. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Y'all brought up his championships plenty of times, and he never even won them championships on the net. Let's not do that.
No,
Let's
I'm
but
not
not.
I
do
be
that.
bringing up Ben
What they got
Simmons,
to
Let's
do with
not
what
do
he
that.
had,
and he
bro?
didn't do that on the Nets. He
Brunson
beat.
didn't win the
Solomon,
championship with
Solomon,
Dallas.
plenty of times brought up KD's championships, and he ain't even win those
Brunson didn't
championships
win
on
the
the net.
championship with
All
No,
Dallas.
right. So
no,
let's not do that. We talking about basketball. If we're gonna talk about basketball, let's do that, bro.
So okay, so they
I'm with
saying
it.
James Harden is better than Brunson, Chris Paul, LaMelo Ball, Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving at 6, Darius Garland at 5, 4
Mm.
Trey Young, 3 John Morant, 2 Steph Curry, 1 Luca. All of these point guards are better than Jalen Brunson, is what they're saying. You agree with that?
of
Bro,
course he does. He can't disagree with that.
do you really?
He can't disagree with that. Nick Fan
Of
and
course not.
Yo, bro,
Quicksand.
where did you ever hear me say he was better than any of those point guards?
No,
No,
I
we just
didn't.
want to
I'm
hear you say
asking
that he
whether you
not better
agree, and
than
I
all
want
of
to
those
see what
point
But
you
guards.
think
bro,
because
like
you're saying
real talk, how is that even a question, bro?
I'm
Right.
telling you that,
You name.
bro.
I
I'm gonna tell
never
you.
once said that he was better than those point guards. I never said he was a top 10 point guard. I never said none of that. I don't
Okay,
know
so
where y'all
is he
getting
a
this
top
No,
from.
20
he's
point guard?
asking you if he is, and you
I
saying
never
no.
said he was. I don't think he's not a top 10 point guard, but he could be in the top 15, top 20. That's still good.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
but
still good.
I don't
And
think
you
it's
know,
that.
and again, I'm gonna go
I don't
back
think
to this.
the
I'm gonna
19th.
go
I
back
don't
to
think the
this.
19th best point guard is worth 105 million.
But that's what point guards, that's what players are getting in general in this league, Jay.
All right.
That's what point guards are getting. And he was the best point guard available in this free agency.
No, he
Who was
wasn't.
better than him in this class?
Donovan Mitchell ain't a point guard, or he's a shooting guard.
Donovan Mitchell was in a free agency, Jay. He wasn't a free agent, Jay. He got
He
traded
got
to the
traded, so
Cavs.
he wasn't available.
I
Available.
wanted to say y'all
Exactly.
jerseys are trash too.
But let me ask: would you rather him over him,
Who?
Donovan over Brunson?
Would I want Donovan? Well, you know what? Like
If you could pick just
again,
regular or basketball.
now listen. I'm gonna bring this back to you again, even though y'all don't want to hear it. Jalen Brunson cooked Donovan Mitchell
No,
in
I
the
know you
playoffs,
said that. You said that. I got you.
right? And they eliminated the Utah Jazz in the playoffs.
So you would pick him over him?
I would. I think Donovan Mitchell is the better player. Donovan Mitchell is definitely the better player, but in Utah, He couldn't take them to the next level. He
Utah doing
couldn't.
good now. That's the crazy shit.
He
Donovan
couldn't.
Mitchell
That's the
just got
crazy shit that Utah got rid of all that shit and Utah is cooking
But
right
look,
now. They the
Donovan
best team in
Mitchell,
the
yo,
NBA in the world.
Donovan Mitchell had a nice little squad in Utah, bro, and they could never get past the second round. Never. And fucking Jalen Brunson and Luca with the team that they had went all the way to the fucking Western Conference Finals. And they beat the Suns, who was supposed to go to the finals.
Yo, Breeze.
yo.
Why my grandmas wanted to call into the podcast, bro? I had
I'm
to
crying.
I had to dub that. I was like, you is not calling up there
Yeah,
talking.
because she was gonna tell you.
I was like, you is
Yeah.
not calling up there talk about the Knicks. But she was calling up there to say that she
She
was
was gonna
sad
say
that the Knicks
my
lost.
grandson Jay was a Knicks fan.
Oh yeah, nah, she
Yo,
not gonna say
that would
that.
have been hilarious.
She not gonna say that. But
Nah,
she is a Knicks fan, so she was mad that the
My
Knicks lost.
bad, Angelo. My bad, bro.
She was mad the
You
Knicks
right.
lost.
You
I had to
right.
call her and give her that work too.
yeah, yeah,
Nah,
it's
you
getting
right,
hostile
Angelo.
in
You
here.
right.
Yeah, Kevin J, they going at it, and
I'm not
basically,
going at it. Cav just mad they lost.
I'm not
yeah.
mad at all, Jay.
You should be.
But
I
you could,
should be. I
that's a
got
clean
over
win.
it.
Oh, all
That's a,
right, all
but it's a clean. Yo, I tag.
right.
He said I
That's
got
like,
it.
yo, you know what's funny? This dude Breezy, right? This dude Breezy is gonna inbox me talking about y'all quiet, da da da. I'm like, yo, we just lost by 30. What you want me to do? Go out and talk shit and sound crazy like you did when y'all got swept?
Oh
Yeah,
man, but
I'm
look,
yo,
like,
man.
bro,
that's my guy.
how I sound going at Net fans. We just got blown out by
Nah,
30
you
points, bro.
supposed
I
to
ain't
be
doing it.
you
I
supposed to
ain't
be like
doing it.
you supposed to be like, so what? We lost by 30. Still fuck y'all niggas though. Y'all arena trash. And we got more fans. Say
But
the
Jay,
regular
I
shit y'all
say
be
that,
saying. You supposed to
but
still
Jay, I
say it.
say that on the regular, Jay. I say that on the regular. That ain't nothing new, bro.
Yeah. And oh wait, did y'all see that? Because y'all keep shitting on our ticket sales. Because y'all shitting on ticket sales that we are the last in ticket sales, but we the first in like
Talk
walk up
show.
sales or some shit like that.
Listen,
Talk
And our
it,
show.
game is still sold out.
I'm just
Even
saying
though
it. But, yo, I didn't make up the stat.
no, I hear you, but I'm telling you the real stat.
Yeah,
Like we last in season ticket sales, but in walk up sales, we first and sold out.
yeah, sold out. The attendance been a magnificent these last games, and on
Yeah,
top of that,
ever since y'all fired Steve Nash, they're like, yeah, let's go to the game
yeah,
now.
yeah, and listen. I don't know how I feel about this, but with all of this going on, I don't want to forget to say we're hiring the Jock Vaughn. There are now 16 black head coaches, a majority and historic. The first time the NBA had more head coaches that were black. So
But
with all of
bro,
this going on, let's not
I think
overlook that.
I think all of this needs to be like because it that's dope that it's 16 black head coaches, but it need to be more diversity. Period. Like
I
where's
agree.
the Chinese head coaches?
Nah, but
Where's the
there's
where's
a
the
lot of
Latino
like,
head coaches? Where's the fucking
Mm-hmm.
know what I
well,
I
you
mean?
got,
feel
It shouldn't just be old white dudes how it was. It
but
used
that's not true because now there's a lot of black coaches in the
no,
league.
that's what he's
no, but
saying.
that's what we're
This is
saying.
the
It's
first time it's the
historic.
most
This is the
black
first
coaches.
time. It's his history.
Yeah, it's more
Historic.
black
Oh,
coaches
yeah,
than
yeah,
white
yeah,
coaches
definitely, yeah,
right
yeah,
now. But I'm just saying
yeah,
there need to be
yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
diversity, period.
Mhm.
But look, if you look at it though, a lot of the black coaches now, like they outdoing the white coaches.
That's the only reason why niggas getting jobs. Because they seen it with certain coaches. Oh yeah, they doing
Except
good,
Pop.
so let's give them a chance.
Pop is one of a kind, man.
But you know what that
And
comes
that's the
from.
thing. Pop is a dude that supports like diversity and shit like that. He's like a real
Yeah,
woke
I
brother.
think he trying to get that woman to be. I think her name is
That
Hammond.
would be dope, yo.
They're trying
That
to
would
get
be dope.
be a head coach in the NBA.
See,
And again,
I
far as
there's
remember.
diversity,
a woman head coach,
listen,
crazy.
Yeah,
listen,
that would be fire.
listen. A lot of head coaches, including Jacques Vaughn, got his look because of Coach Pop. You know, the record that Jay had posted earlier about how he was a head coach in Orlando Magic. Yeah, he got the look after 2 seasons as an assistant coach and the Spurs with the Spurs. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say when you are assistant coach under Coach Pop, you're gonna get a look. And he had that first look, didn't do well, and now that's his second look. And to add to that, I don't think it's that black coaches are out coaching the white coaches. I think it's more of experience as a head coach, as in Nash. Nash is not a better head coach than JV because JV got a plethora experience as an assistant coach and a head coach. So I think it comes down to sometimes these, certain coaches get the head coach position because of whatever. But if you can't coach in the NBA and this is a winning business, you're not going to be there forever. You know what I mean? They're
Yo,
going to
bro,
find a way to
That's what
win
I'm. That's
with
what
or
I'm
without
saying
that
about
coach.
the black coaches, though, bro.
but to
Because
be
if the
fair
first
though,
black coach would have came and did terrible or did real bad, it wouldn't have been a lot more getting jobs.
to be honest though, bro, to be fair, fucking Steve Nash got fucking put in a lion's den, bro. Like that was the worst move Sean Marks made was hiring him as the coach, bro. Because you
I
you
agree
had
and
you
disagree.
had Mark Jackson out there, Lou the coach
Tylo.
you guys had some coaches out there that y'all could have grabbed. I remember
But
Stephen A.
see,
Smith was
hold up.
pissed off,
But Mark Jackson ain't he in the middle of some damn black bullshit just like eBay?
but
So they were scared
he
to hire him
yeah, but
because of
he's
the
still out
backlash.
there though. He's still out there.
No,
He
that's a
can
fact.
still coach.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But niggas be scared of this fucking backlash. Who gives a fuck about media backlash?
Yeah, but
I
that looks bad supposedly on the organization and all this
But
other shit.
if you start winning, nobody give a fuck about that, bro. And I was telling Breeze earlier, I know you seen
Yo,
that shit.
Solomon Angelo said wear his t-shirt.
yeah, what t-shirt? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm letting
Said,
y'all
where's my
go, but I'm trying
t-shirt?
to figure out what t-shirt you're talking about. If you're talking about a shirt like this and just merch, I got you. And I
Yo,
mean, I know
Cash,
it's winter time coming. I get you a
What
hoodie
up,
too.
Jay?
you seen that graphic that showed the most hated players in the NBA?
I don't believe that shit, bro. There's no way in the world Kyrie could be that
I got
Bro,
hated
you.
in every
bro, it was
state.
Kyrie, LeBron, Durant, and Ben Simmons. That's it.
Keep it.
Ben Simmons was just a little box in New York.
Right. It was New York and Philly and shit. But all I'm saying is the media hate us anyway. So why would they give a fuck what the media kick? Think about it. Like, niggas just need to do them and play basketball.
Somebody got a funny ass name on the call up. Look at his name. Yo,
Finally
who that?
got rid of that. That's Jaffe.
Finally got rid of Nash.
Yo, who that?
That,
Yo,
that, that's probably Jaffe.
yeah. Yo, shout
It
to
ain't
let him
Joppy, my nigga.
Who
It
that?
ain't Joppy, my nigga.
Who that? Barry?
It ain't Joppy, my nigga.
that sound like Ty.
Nah, that's not Ty.
That's not Ty. Who that?
Ty don't even talk like that.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah.
not at all.
What?
Not at all.
Who that?
Who y'all think?
Well, I'm glad we finally got rid of Nash too. So whoever it is, I support
Right.
that
Who's
notion.
that, Brandon?
Right.
Brandon, nah.
It's
All right,
Jeff
well,
who?
Keyon Palmer?
Right. Oh, he said Bill A. Spliff. That's Bill A. Spliff?
Oh, that's Bill A?
Oh, you
Oh
got
yeah,
it.
that's my boy Bill. That's what that is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There you go. Whoa,
Yo, talk
whoa.
about
Finally
it
got
though.
rid of Nash. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yo, shout out to Bill A, man. And again, like I said, Nick fans was talking spicy, but Bill A was one of the first ones to pull up and split a live with me when I was just on a book.
They was
And
talking spicy to that game. Then it got dicey. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Then it got dicey right
how
after
about
that.
you? How about you? You like the stove I cooked these Nick fans on, Bill A? You like the stove? It's nice, right?
You crazy, bro. Listen, man. I know what it is, man. We it's almost a 30 piece, huh? Almost a 30 piece.
Yo, didn't they
27.
lose?
Yep.
Didn't they lost a 28-point lead last time? Then they lost by 28 this time?
Wow. We talking about 27. Yep.
Oh,
Dang.
27.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was off by 1 point. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Randall did his
I ain't
thing.
watched the game. I don't know. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Randall did his thing. He tried to keep up, but he couldn't keep up, son. KD had he had 5 more points, but also had 9 more rebounds. You feel me?
Wait, how many didn't KD had 12 rebounds?
Yeah, he had triple.
Horse in the
Julius Randle had 11.
You said he had 3.
No, Julius Randle had 11. He had 3 assists.
Oh, 3 assists. Well,
And KD had 12 assists.
right. Okay.
So I think he had 8 or 9 more. He had 9 more assists than Julius.
Yo, Billy Spliff, I said that JV Jock
How
Vaughn
much
could head
Julius
coach us to
scored?
50 wins. What you think?
Julius scored 24.
Oh, 24. All right, so he did his thing then.
He tried.
24. Yeah, he had 24.
24 with 11 boards. That ain't bad.
When I was
Nah,
watching the game, it looked like we had the tempo because there was
So the
no
rest,
offense from
that doesn't mean
nobody
the
else.
rest of the team
you
needed
know,
No,
you
score.
want to
right.
really know, yo,
There
bro.
was
Honestly
no offense
speaking,
from nobody else but Randall, bro.
Yeah.
Like
bro, listen. On
from the
some real,
beginning of
like,
the game
So you
to
can't
the
even
end of the
blame
game.
Jesus Sandals, no handle Randall, Cynic
Yo,
handle
they
Randall.
had
It's the rest of
22
them.
points in the first quarter. Right, right,
yo,
right. 22 points in the first
what
quarter.
really
Randall had like
happened,
15.
what really happened in that game was, yo, the Knicks went in there and they were playing rucker basketball, bro.
Mhm.
Like they wasn't trying to. There was no ball movement. It was just like hero ball. They were playing hero ball, bro.
Yo, that's what the shit that you
Hero ain't nothing but
complaining
a
about,
sandwich,
and
man.
the shit that's funny is everything
Pastrami.
that you complaining about is the shit that we've been complaining about from Nash for like a
But bro,
year.
that was just
Hero
in that
ball,
game though.
ISO ball, and fucking bad coaching. And the same
Nah,
shit
bro, I'm
y'all
telling
been
you.
saying, oh, y'all crying about that. That ain't what happened. That ain't what happened. And now y'all saying the same exact shit.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you. If you
I
look at
can't
this
give up
game
just a bad
and
game when
this
we been
game
game free, bro.
and this last game,
And
this
y'all,
that was
yo, bro, y'all beginning of the season schedule been mad easy, bro. That's why
no.
y'all got a
What
winning
are
record.
you talking about? Have you seen? You
Yo,
see,
y'all played Detroit twice. Who
bro?
else
Have you
y'all
looked
played
at our
mad easy
schedule?
teams, bro?
Have
They
you
played
looked at
Detroit
our
without
schedule?
Cunningham. They
Yes.
didn't even have
We
Cunningham
0
tonight.
and 5, bro. We 0 and 5 against playoff teams. What are you talking about?
Yo, y'all schedule been easier than
Yo,
ours.
we lost to the Bucks.
Y'all
We
schedule been
lost
easier
we
than
lost
ours.
to the Grizzlies. Who was the other team we lost? The other 3 teams we lost to.
Us,
Y'all not a 500 team.
not yet.
So we
That's
were
true.
5
You just
and 1 right now against teams under 500 because we was 5 and 0 before.
exactly. So y'all played 5
So
easy
5
teams.
and 0 against teams under 500, and we 0 and 5 against playoff teams.
You played 5 easy teams, basically. I don't think
Right.
we got
And then
5
we
easy
lost
teams yet. Hold
against
on.
the good teams. I can't remember
We
off
the good
top the
team
other
that
good teams
y'all
we
lost to.
played.
We a
I
good
can't.
team.
The other 3 teams, I don't remember who they were. I
Y'all
can't
ain't get
remember
whipped like
off
this.
top.
Nobody did y'all the way we did y'all, right? We did
Nah,
y'all.
we ain't never lose a 30 piece yet this year. Like that was bad. That
We
was a
did y'all
bad
Yeah,
look.
bad, huh?
we were the first
That
ones
was
to
a
do that. Don't that
that was
stamp that we run the city because we beat y'all the way we
not
did?
really.
Dirty. Dirty.
Not really.
Yo, but look,
Not
hold on,
really,
let me
bro.
see if you can you answer that question. The question I asked T-Time. If you and your little brother share a room, right? The way we share the city, and you saying that the Knicks is the big brother to the Nets
See,
little
this is
brother.
different
If your little brother,
circumstances
hold on,
though.
wait. If your little brother beat your ass 8 times in a row, is
Damn.
you gonna feel comfortable bringing company over, like bringing your girl and like telling them, yo, you got to go to bed early. I got my girl around here. Like you don't run the room if you
Well,
can't
can
do
I
that.
say something? Can I answer your question?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Not when I got 2 championships on my living room counter.
Touche.
What's the touche, nigga?
2
Them championships
championships.
don't mean nothing when
See,
you
because
just
my
got
little
your ass
brother,
beat
you see,
yesterday.
my little
Like if
brother,
the
those
championships is
championships are
mad
still there
old,
though.
if the
It don't matter
championships
if
is
they
mad
old, they
old and your
still a
brother
part of the
beat your ass
history though.
yesterday,
It
what
don't
do that
matter.
mean?
It don't matter. They're
Yo,
You
I
gonna
still
still
a
get
think
your
part
we
of our
still in rooms.
history. So you can
Yo,
no,
say what you
no, see,
want, but you still have
you
no
ignoring the question
championships or none of
because
that.
if you
I'm
was
not
in the
ignoring it.
room
I
with your little
answered it.
brother
you
and he
got answer
beating
your
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 question.
ass,
older
you're not
brother's
gonna
a
point at
champion.
championships.
Your
You're
older
not gonna
brother's a champion.
you're not gonna point at championships
Your
if your little
your
brother just
older
beat your
brother's a
ass.
2-time champion. It's just
Yeah,
that the last 8 games, the last 8 fights, you had the upper hand on me. That's gonna
right.
happen. That happens to everybody.
I ain't never lost 8 fights in a row.
You can't tell me you ain't never lost a fight to your
I ain't
brother.
never
Get the
lost 8
fuck
fights
out of
in a
here.
row. Hell
Get the
no.
fuck out of here. You a
No, I've
liar.
lost
You
one
can't.
fight. I've lost one,
Oh, okay.
but I ain't never lose 8 in a row. I ain't
Y'all
never been on
probably
that
y'all
type of
probably never
losing.
fought. Y'all probably never fought that much.
Hold on. So
Mm.
you telling me you lost 8 fights in a row before?
I never lost
Hell
8
no,
fights.
nigga.
Hell no. Hell no, I know.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't never lose 8 fights in a row. Like that's a
Hell
bad
no.
losing streak with fights. You
Yo,
taking that to the hands?
Yo, hold on, Bill A. Spliff. Since we got rid of Nash, how far you think that Jacques Vaughn could take the Brooklyn Nets?
Well, nah, it depends. I ain't gonna hold you. It depends on if we get an actual solid center. You feel me?
Yeah,
And that whole we don't, because I see a lot of chatter of we don't need Kyrie. Fuck all that shit. Because when the playoff come, we gonna need Kyrie in the
Yo,
playoff.
Kyrie is a superstar, bro. Niggas talking about we don't need Kyrie. We don't need Kyrie to fucking chuck. We need Kyrie to pass the ball,
yeah.
but we need Kyrie. Like,
Let me tell you something. That ball movement we had going on, that shit was great.
like when niggas was talking that dumb shit,
30
release
assists.
him. Release what, nigga? Fuck is wrong with nigga?
30 assists. But and I agree with you, Jay. It's not that we don't need him, but he definitely got to get into that how we moving the ball. Like we moving the ball around nicely.
But you heard what KG said. He said Jacques Vaughn simplified the offense and the defense, brought it back to basics, and then that's making it easier for them to get what they need to get personally.
Yeah,
and if this nigga Kyrie could get into that system and do right, that should be great.
Yeah,
we straight. You know.
Yeah, I like.
I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Hey, Kev, do you
What's
agree
up, bro?
or not? If Nash had been gone, if Nash wasn't here for those 3 seasons, we would have won one already. Right or wrong?
You probably would have. If you would have kept Kenny Atkinson, y'all probably would have won a chip.
That's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
think because y'all had everything in place when y'all had Kenny Atkinson. Y'all had everything in place. You actually had somebody to protect the rim, which you don't have right now.
Yeah, not as much.
Claxton, he doing all right. But Jared
He's
Allen
doing
was
all right,
nice.
but he's not Jared Allen, bro.
Yeah, we didn't replace Jared Allen. I'll say that. But that wing, what
Y'all
Jay
ain't
said
even
about us
replace
having
y'all ain't even replace Clarence LeVert, bro.
Nah, we didn't. But
what happened the last time the
hold
Knicks and the Nets played in the playoffs?
No. Hold up.
It's a tie in the playoffs, bro.
No, but the last time the Knicks and the Nets played in the playoffs, what was?
I think that
was when y'all had Jason Kidd in them, bro.
Oh, it was a sweep for the Nets, right?
Yeah, y'all won the last one. But it's still tied in the playoffs. It's still tied.
Yeah, I saw that because the win count is
but
like
y'all won the last one. Y'all won the last
4 straight though in the last one, right? Sweet. Because
that's cool, Jay. I don't hide behind mirrors, bro. I come out and I
hiding behind Bree's picture right now.
Yeah, because I'm trolling him. That's
you
why.
hiding behind Bree's picture right now.
I'm trolling him.
You don't hide behind mirrors. You hiding right now.
There's a reason why I'm doing this though.
Nick fan
There's
don't
a reason why because on Who Run the City you saw my face, right?
Nah, we ain't never.
Yeah,
see
you did. Yeah, you
we ain't
did.
never see you, man.
You saw my face on Who Run the City.
we don't know. We ain't on Who Run the City right now.
Yeah,
man.
I know all about it.
Right. I'm trying to talk to T-Time about naming it We Run the City, man. Like since the podcast started, we ain't getting
really
that L column.
No,
y'all haven't really accomplished anything, bro. You gotta accomplish something, bro.
Kirk gotta walk that shit back. He was on ESPN the other day talking about we got a cupcake defense in the paint.
You said you was gonna win 5 out of 10 championships and run this decade like the Bulls did in the 90s, and y'all haven't done nothing.
That nigga's fat.
He has to do that.
Too many cupcakes.
Your man said, Billy, your man said he was gonna. They were gonna win 8 championships before the Knicks did it. Y'all haven't won none yet.
I think we win a championship before the Knicks do. I really
8
feel
championships. He said 8.
I really feel like we definitely won one.
His name ain't Little Fan Breezy, man.
8.
His name ain't Little Fan Breezy.
Right. Gigantic.
He's optimistic, man. If you can't say nothing about this nigga Breezy,
8.
optimistic, man.
You gotta do
5 out of 10 and run this decade like the Bulls did in the 90s. I'm like, okay.
Yo,
I was right about 8 straight wins versus the Knicks. I don't know if it's 8 championships,
bro.
but definitely
that's the only thing Nash did right his whole time.
8 city championships.
He ain't never lose. He's
that's
the
only
champion,
thing he did right. That's it. Everything else,
he the state champion coach.
Was poopy.
Damn.
Nash
undefeated. Like you said, a lot of them games was close and nail biters, but this one was not.
Nah, this one was horrible. This was horrid.
RJ Barrett, He
I
ain't
had
always
that
got.
shit. I even erased
Yo,
the
wait.
DVR
All right,
I
let me
had.
ask you a question. Fuck it. Next one coming
I
up
had that
soon.
shit DVR. I erased that shit.
Hold on, when's the next one? Ain't the next one coming up soon? Like it's like before December or like
Nah, it's
early
in
December?
January. I think January.
Oh, all
I'm gonna
right. So
double check,
what's the
but I think it's
prediction for the
January.
next one?
Hopefully you'll watch that game and you're not
Yo,
protesting.
yeah. Hopefully, if Kyrie come back on Sunday, I'm
Well, he's
back.
coming
But
back. They
if
say he's
but
coming back.
but if they don't let my son get a job,
Nah,
then
nah.
fuck them niggas.
Kev,
Yo,
If
but
they
I'm gonna
don't let
keep it
my
real
son
with
get a
you.
bleed the
job, then
niggas
fuck
now.
them
You
niggas,
can't
yo.
Yo,
bleed
I'm
the niggas now,
I'm
son.
gonna keep it
What
real
you
with you.
said, Billy? My bad. I didn't hear you.
You can't bleed them niggas now. You can't bleed them niggas, son. This shit is all up in the air right now as far as Kyrie. Like, we don't even
Yo,
know if
did
he gonna come back, son.
y'all see
Nah,
that
hey,
the
listen,
video meme where they said where they was giving Kyrie the list of stuff he had to do, and they said, "Yo, you gotta fight Thanos with
Yeah.
5 rings." Nigga said, "You gotta catch a vampire, and then after you catch a vampire, you gotta turn into a vampire. And your first victim gotta be Magic Johnson, and then after that, nigga, nigga said, what else they said?" Yo, I was crying. I'm like, they gave this nigga a list of shit. They said you got to do a song with Ice Spice, but she can't twerk in the video. Huh?
Oh, they talking about they playing on Kyrie list like a parody.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
That list was horrible.
It
yeah,
was.
man. That was
We was talking about it the night before on that night with Coastal and shit.
Right. What I
You
will
know,
say, I'll say my piece right now. To get it going. Then we could go around the panel. I want to hear all your thoughts on it. I feel like Kyrie is, to an extent, the people underestimated Kyrie. He said he had an army backing him, and I think he do. I think the army is him just how you say standing on his word, because the people that were calling him anti, they the ones who backpedal and say no, he's not that. So
bro.
the
The media
actual
made it about that, bro. The
no
media, bro. It's
no
always the
but
media.
right, but hold on,
fact.
just getting back
That's a
to,
fact.
I don't want to lose the train of thought. KD said we should have all handled this internally, and part of the stir up was Josiah tweeting what he
Yeah,
tweeted.
yeah,
So for the media to kind of like, they just have at it with the media. You're just saying have at it if you're going to tweet that. And what I'm saying is Josiah, the owner of the team, he did the tweet and he had to walk back that tweet and defend Kyrie and say, no, it was a misunderstanding. So in my opinion, I think a lot of people, even me, was kind of on the fence, like what's going to happen. And he kind of made it work for him. You know what I mean? Kyrie, in my opinion, he got to speak to the people who misunderstood what he said face to face, tell them how he felt, have them walk back that. But do I agree with the terms that the Brooklyn Nets gave him? Nah. To
Hell,
be honest with you, I felt like the apology was valid.
yo. I'm gonna say the only nice thing I ever said about a Celtic, nigga. Jaylen Brown has been the most like level-headed, thoughtful dude about this, and I guess maybe that's why he the president of the Players Association, because he's
Yeah.
he's been the most level. Like you seen what he said? Since when Nike care about ethics? Y'all niggas got 12-year-old kids working in sweatshops in Vietnam, and y'all want to talk to Kyrie Irving about
Talk
ethics?
about it.
Like the fuck out of here! Like
Wow.
Talk about it.
yo,
And
LeBron,
I think they one sneaker is like what, 50 cents?
yeah, yeah, and charging niggas $180 for sneakers that they cost $5 to make.
Yup.
I mean,
Talking
I
about
as
mean,
far,
ethics.
look, but again, Amazon.
Yeah,
Like,
them
yeah.
too.
and y'all up the price. And y'all up the price.
Mhm.
Right.
Why?
And
Why did
even
you up the
Shaq,
price?
bro. Shaq talking about this nigga Kyrie. His movie theater was playing the movie 2 years ago.
Yep.
Like,
Where the media went
LeBron.
wrong with I think the media went wrong with Kyrie Irving because he's always showed examples of being a man of peace, saging arenas and fucking being a philanthropist for the people, and always had, like, it's not like this the first incident that happened and then we had to judge Kyrie's character. Like, he's done so much before this situation
Yeah,
to show that he's there for the people. It was hard to put that stain on his jacket.
you know what it is, bro?
this one. Can I say something though?
Go
Oh,
ahead,
my
go ahead,
bad, Jay.
go ahead,
My
go
bad,
ahead, bro.
Jay.
Go ahead, bro.
But this one was like different to me because it's not like he tweeted and put, "Oh, I agree with this," and la la la. He didn't
Right,
say nothing.
right.
So the
That's
media
that.
came out and started assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
that
shit.
he was what's the word they use, promoting, that he was promoting it, bro.
That's a strong
He,
word.
Oh, I
like
got two
Promotes.
like
things to say.
it,
Hold up.
if you promoting it, that you know, he would have agreed with it, and he did not. He just tweeted it, and that was it, bro.
They
And
assumed,
now
bro.
But look,
and I
but look, those media people that was saying that was the ones actually promoting it because they're using their actual platform where they are reporters to talk about this
right.
over and over again. When they supposed
Yeah.
to be talking about basketball, they use it to talk about this. So they were the ones actually promoting it.
Facts.
hmm And on and yo, bro, on the interview, he clearly said, "I am not anti da 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 da."
Uh-huh.
He said it, but they
Yeah.
He
didn't use
said
that
it.
clip. They used the other clip.
Right. He said it. He clearly said it, and you could go back and go back and go back and go back, and you can hear him clearly say those words.
And
Mm-hmm.
And
I
you can
think the
hear it.
NBA,
You could
bro.
clearly say that his ancestors have been through that, because that's what
That's a
he
fact.
said.
That's a fact. But I feel
Right.
like the NBA should make them at the press conference stick to basketball questions.
Yo, facts.
They should
Agree.
stick to
Agree.
basketball. They should make the press. If y'all start asking other stuff, ask that on your own time when you
Right.
get time with the players or whatever.
Yeah. Yo,
Right
you know what
here
I was
should be
thinking?
about basketball.
Yo,
True,
you
bro.
know, let me add to that, Jay. And I'm asking the panel this. I think Kyrie Irving after this should start his own podcast. What y'all think?
No,
I mean, he
after basketball is over.
Just go home. Don't ask me no more questions.
No, after basketball is over. I mean, like, if once he quits basketball, then he
Yeah,
should start a podcast. But right now, he should be focused on basketball.
I'm with you with that.
yeah,
I'm with you.
I agree. Like, I mean, probably after you know, basketball or whatever, and when he's done, maybe. But you know, he probably got a lot going on with his basketball programs, and because you know he got a lot of things with kids and all that. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be busy, bro.
Yeah. And just so y'all know, I had told Jay, but I'll tell all y'all. I had got interviewed by funny story. I got interviewed by NBA China. I was at the game watching the Knicks Nets game with my son, so you know I'm just there for that. Yeah, I'm talking about the podcast, but not really. I'm really into the game. Like Kev said, I didn't watch it, but trust me, I was really watching this game. So much so the guy we waited to it was like a free throw for me to answer the last question, so that way because we were both watching the game. Cool dude, young kid, and you know he was had a camera, so I was like, oh, you know what's that for? I wanted to tell him about my podcast, and I did. And then he was like, oh, you know, I just got some questions for you, and I was like, all right, cool. And then asked the questions about Kyrie Irving and how I felt about what the Brooklyn Nets did, with you know everything going on. And I think I represented Kyrie Irving in a good light. And what I said was is that me and Kyrie Irving are from the same place. So we do see people, it is a melting pot, and we do see people from all walks of life all over the world, and you see them without television. So you get to have, you know, face-to-face conversations with these people, and you know, you kind of you have a different perspective on the community and what community is, and how what community you're a part of, because it could be more than one. I think I'm kind of articulated a little more now, and it was loud there too. So I was getting some of this out, but I don't know if I said it verbatim, word for word like this.
When does
But
it
this
come
is,
on or whatever? Well,
huh?
you said he gonna put it on the Twitter when
Yeah, on the IG he was telling me,
did they put
and
it up yet?
nah, I checked. He
Uh,
said he
I,
gotta let his boss see it, and then his boss, I guess he'll take the content. I imagine it was just me. You know, I imagine he asked other Nets fans as well. But I'm just saying all that to say, I showed him that I understand Kyrie being from a place where where it's a lot of ethnicities and cultures, religions, and backgrounds. So you do get to have that I understand people from everywhere kind of mindset. And
Mhm.
I kind of brung it home with that. And you know, I didn't try to make it you know, fiery. I tried to be smooth about it, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately I want to see Kyrie Irving play basketball. Um
Yo,
yeah.
and
So
one
that's
thing
what
I
happened.
want to say, I want to salute my son Kev, just because even though he be having some crazy takes when it comes to the Knicks and the Nets and shit like that, he be standing strong on some shit. And this one, like, it's just bigger than basketball, I feel like. And he like
Yeah,
like some other Knicks fans was saying they could just go on a, oh fuck Kyrie, he's a head case, he's this, I told y'all la ha, because you could get on that shit, but you on
Yeah.
some it's real shit, and I respect that.
Nah, because this is different, bro. This is real life shit.
Right,
Like when you trying to ruin somebody over something that come on, man. We not that nah, let's not do that, bro. You
and
trying to ruin somebody. This something like this affects, his family, his kids, bro.
right,
Like,
right,
these are things that his kids gotta go through now, you know?
yeah.
facts,
So
I
facts.
respect it.
it's I can't fuck with it, bro.
Yo, and
That's
look,
my
Honestly,
I got
I,
morals, bro.
yo,
I got
yo,
morals.
son,
let me
that's
say this
one
real
thing.
quick.
Look, even though
Okay.
you see, I talk shit about the Knicks all day, bro.
Right.
I whenever the media be posting Julius Randle's son, I think that's fucked up, bro.
Yo, that's so
Right,
corny, bro. It
Why is
pisses
you
me
posting
off.
this man kid and like he mad his father lost or whatever the case may be? That ain't cool. Like
right,
they
Nah,
be showing that
bro.
like it's a meme. That ain't even funny. I don't think that's cool. I would be
right,
tight if I was Randall. Know what I
Yo,
mean?
right.
bro. And a
I
lot
don't
of
see why his
can I say
shorty
I'm
do it
glad you
though.
brought that up though. I'm glad you brought that up,
I
Jay,
don't like that.
because I get a lot of hate off of that because I always defend Randall and I always tell Nick fans, I've tell them plenty of times, I tell them y'all just in your feelings because the man told y'all to go fuck yourselves. Because y'all was being wild disrespectful to his wife and family. When your wife and your son gotta literally get up and leave a game because they're literally being attacked verbally.
Harass,
That's
yeah.
not
Yeah,
cool, bro. Like my
right,
family should not be getting attacked verbally by our
right.
own
At the
fans,
end of the
bro.
day,
That's
it's just a game,
wild
bro.
disrespectful. Especially when there's a kid there. Bro, I've heard people literally say, yo, get this dude and his shitty ass family out of here. I don't rock with that, bro. I don't
That's
ride that, bro.
crazy.
That's corny shit, bro.
Right,
That's
That's
crazy.
corny shit. This is basketball, bro. It's never that serious.
right.
Yeah. Me personally, again, the content comes from not the cameraman. A lot of time that footage come from Julius Shorty. That's like his woman,
Word.
and I think she should shy away from that because you're gonna get vloggers that's gonna take that and make the most out of it because they don't respect they look at it like, well, if you put it on the internet, you gotta expect that. So I think sometimes people go past the integrity part, like morals and all of that. They like, man,
Yo, bro,
they don't care
yo,
about that.
I
But
don't know if y'all. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm to land the plane. I'm saying she has to understand the element of the internet and don't put your son in front street.
But
Like,
look,
don't even put him out there
but
like
look,
that.
even
Well,
she not in the
I get
NBA,
that
bro.
point because I don't put my kids on social media for that same reason,
But
bro.
she's
Yo,
not in the NBA.
BJ,
She should be able to post shit for her friends and family to see without the media
that's
trying
a
to
fact.
exploit it.
Right.
But
Like if Julius Randle posted it, and even not even that, because Kyrie could post whatever he wants, Julius Randle could post whatever he wants. But why is these media niggas digging into their personal lives?
bro, the thing is that it's so easy to hit that copy button, that copy link button,
That
and
you right,
boom, you
you
got
right,
the video, and
you
then
right,
now it's a wrap because the thing is that she got to put her shit on private so that
right,
way nobody could
right.
get in.
But then
You know
all
what
it
I
takes is
mean?
for one motherfucker to get
That's
in.
it.
You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
You right.
And
You
bro,
right
she
though.
got attacked. She got attacked on Twitter by Nick fans, bro,
What?
because she was defending her husband, bro. She got attacked
What'd you
by
think?
Nick
Yo,
fans, bro.
I seen some wild
She was
shit
going
too.
at it with fucking CP the franchise and Nick Fan TV and all of them, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
I was gonna say that. I was watching, I was really
Yeah.
trolling. I was trolling CP the franchise, and then they had this host, and she was a female, and she was easy on the eyes. I ain't gonna lie. Um, but she got trolled for something that she said, and then she just was
She
like, you
was
know what, fuck
defending
this.
Julius Randle, bro, because she kept saying they were like creating narratives and this, that, and the third, and she was right, bro. Nick fans don't want to hear that, but
Pull
she
up,
was
Key.
right, bro.
Shout out to my guy Key. Pull up. But yeah, I think they gotta be a line. You don't want to cross an integrity line where people feel like I'm not gonna lie. I seen fans heckling Nick fans on the way out, and some of them was getting aggressive. And I ain't gonna lie, it did kind of make me feel away. Like I want to have fun and I want to tease Nick fans and I want to pour salt on their wounds, but not disrespectful, and
Yo, I'm bad.
not to be disrespectful.
Y'all
So
want to
I
hear
do
why
want
I'm
to have
bad?
fun, but no disrespect there.
I'm tight that the Knicks got them Kith jerseys and Kith jackets, and Kith is like 3 doors down from the Barclays, and
Right.
they
Yo,
chose to endorse the Manhattan team. Like I feel like Vinny's or something need to make us some jerseys or some
uh,
shit. Get fuck out of here. How Kith gonna do that, bro? That got me tight.
It
I ain't
is
gonna
like
lie though.
it's
I ain't
like
gonna lie
it's
though.
like
I
three
ain't gonna
I
blocks
got
lie
a
from
Kith
though.
the.
bag
It's
right
like three
here,
blocks
bro.
from the Barclays. It
I got a
is.
Kith
Yo,
bag right here. I shop at Kith all the time.
It's in the
yo,
same side of the
I ain't
street and
gonna
all
lie
that.
though. I don't really like the city jerseys. This year's city jerseys. I think them shits
That
are whack.
the city jersey, I'm not really that much of a fan of. I like
Yeah,
that black
I don't
color,
like.
but you saw the jackets that they made.
Yeah, the jackets are
Yo,
dope.
did you see the sweater? It's a cardigan.
Oh
That
no, I ain't see the sweater. I ain't
bro,
see the sweater.
bro, that cardigan is retarded, bro. I wish they had a Nets black and white one that looked like that, bro. They and that cardigan is
Go to
crazy.
Kif and see if they'll like do some what you
Edit,
call it,
edit.
like you could do your own shit type.
My set.
I'm a I'm gonna send you a picture of the cardigan though.
All right,
But that shit hard, bro.
but yeah, man, like a lot of these a lot of fans in general, bro, like that dude that spit on Trey Young, bro, like that was
Yeah,
mad
that's
whack,
disgusting.
bro,
That's
like that was
disgusting.
Yeah, that was
corny as
dirty.
fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude
Uh,
just go too hard.
let me ask y'all this: What y'all think if you let it? This is just some funny shit. I ain't dead ass serious, but I'm kind of dead ass serious. If you let the NBA players slap one fan a year, one fan a year,
I would let a
I
NBA
thought of
player
Ron
slap a
Artest
fan a year. I
immediately.
think I
one
would.
fan a year, that would keep
Yup.
all the fans honest because
Because
it's
yo, a
like,
lot of these fans know they
right,
know that
right,
these players can't touch them, and they talk wild
and they
crazy.
would never say that shit if they thought that this 6'7" nigga could actually put
Nah,
hands. They
nah,
would never say the shit.
nah. They wouldn't. They wouldn't.
But
They
Gotti,
wouldn't. You think any of those fans will go up to Julius Randle and say one of
Hell
those?
no.
Nah, bro.
Nigga
They
Julius Randle
wouldn't.
look like he'll knock something the fuck out.
And yo, Julius Randle went dead in the middle of the Bronx. Ain't nobody say nothing to that man, bro.
Right. I'm telling you, they should let them slap at least one. Just put an insurance policy in their contract that they can slap
Hmm.
one fan a year. They gonna pay them off, whatever. But you gonna get slapped if you say some whack, like some shit that's outlandish. You start talking about a nigga mother, a nigga girl, a nigga might slap you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, but see, look at the I think Jimmy Fallon show where they got the
The
mean
mean tweet.
tweets. Yeah, to me those are hilarious. But I think a player should sign up for it. Like Westbrook, he might not like mean tweets, you know what I'm saying? But again, I do think there's a line that fans cross sometime, and I
But
think
look, that's
it
part of
shouldn't
it
be
though.
like that
With
for real.
Westbrook, that's what he said. He like, yo, I don't care. I'm a grown ass man. Talk about me all you want, but don't disrespect my name. It's my wife, my kids. They go
Right.
to school. People calling them West Brick. That shit ain't fucking funny. Like they coming to
Nah,
me with
man.
that.
I
That's
don't
not
like that
funny.
shit, bro. I don't like none of that shit, man. Cause I'll be honest with you, bro. I got like Russell Westbrook is one of my favorite players, bro. And for people to call him a bum, I think that's retarded, bro.
Facts.
A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to play with somebody like LeBron James, bro, who demands the ball.
Facts.
He demands the ball, bro.
That
He
and you
like,
see that you see they say this nigga Westbrook doing way better now that he running his own unit.
yo, I'm telling you, bro. Like that dude, he's not washed, bro. He's not. I refuse to believe what these people say, bro. I feel like if he gets traded and goes
MVP niggas
somewhere,
can't go from like an MVP caliber nigga to washed. Like a nigga just can't. He might be not as good as he was, but not washed.
yeah, nah, he's not washed, bro. It's just that playing with LeBron is gonna make you look washed, bro. Because he asks anybody, yo, bro. Even Chris Bosh that played with him, he was like, yo, that was one of the hardest things I had to do. I had to completely change my game up playing with LeBron James, bro.
Man, Westbrook to me, yo, and again, shout out to JJ. He was in the chat. He said he was going to go check out the locker room. I don't know if y'all know who the locker room is, but
No, I don't know.
um, me and him we split in the live on Sunday because the Nets play the Lakers. So yeah, I'm going over there to
Y'all should
cook
win
him, man.
that game, bro. Y'all gotta win that game.
I'm
And
going over
LeBron
there
and
straight
LeBron
bake.
not playing.
I'm
And them niggas
rotisserie
trash, bro.
souffle, broil.
Nah.
So wait,
I'm planning to
yo,
cook.
you think we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
beat them
bake
worse
some.
than we beat y'all?
I mean, y'all can. LeBron ain't playing.
LeBron,
Nah,
Unless
and I'll be
Russell
honest with
Westbrook
you.
nah,
goes
now they
off,
playing
unless
defense.
Russell Westbrook and AD go off,
Yeah, now
Yeah,
they
I don't
playing
think
defense.
it's enough.
I heard they trying to trade AD.
That's
yeah, and
crazy.
Russell Westbrook they trying to trade.
Bro, they 2-9. They trying to do anything they could do. They don't know what the hell to do.
They talking about LeBron James is like, man, he probably regrets re-signing with them because look, bro,
I think he
everybody
did
thinks
what he was
that
supposed to do.
I hear a lot of Knicks fans. You got to hear some of the things they say, bro. And there's some real shit, like no cap.
Yo,
Like
Key,
you
if
need
you
to
want to pull
start
up,
this.
the link is
You
in the
need
chat.
you need to start this. You need to start that. Start this. Start that, bro. The stars are not winning. Like the only stars, the Golden State Warriors. You can't really. Those guys that have grew up in Golden State, bro. They really don't count.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That team was built from scratch, bro. They don't count, bro. But we talking about like the Lakers, and I hate to say it, but like y'all here, but Brooklyn, like stars, and they haven't been able to help these teams win, bro. Fucking Miami with Jimmy Butler and all these dudes, like they're not winning, bro.
See, I don't argue with reality because we haven't won, but it's been a series of unfortunate events. So I'm a realist. I see the things that happen. It wasn't basketball that fucked us up. It was it was circumstances.
Yeah,
Accountability.
I honestly, son, come on, son. I ain't gonna hold you. Majority of it, we keep it a bean. Majority of it, bro, is because of Steve Nash.
That's the
Right.
majority, but you know what though,
that's a
Yo,
fact
Dole,
though, Philly
if
Swift.
any
a lot
GM
of
in the
it is
league,
Steve
if
Nash. A
any
lot of
GM in the league had a chance to have Harden, fucking KD,
So what's good,
and fucking
fellas?
Kyrie, they would have
Yo,
what
what
done
up,
up,
so.
bro?
kid?
What up, bro?
How
Yo,
Nets
everybody
fans
doing
is in the
tonight?
building heavy,
Oh
man. This
yeah,
Nick fan is he's surviving, man. This Nick fan
yeah,
is surviving.
they
man.
ain't
It be like
survived the
that,
other
man.
night.
But yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
They wasn't surviving then.
Now go ahead, talk y'all shit though. Shout out to Key, man. That's my
And,
guy, man. What up, Key?
you
This
know what I'm saying? I just think it's crazy that Knicks fans legitly believe that the only thing the Brooklyn Nets can hang their hat on in the last 3 years is beating them. That's
But
insane.
it's the truth though, bro. Because what else have y'all done other than that?
well, we go to the playoffs every
We
year
go
now.
to
You
the
can't say
playoffs
that.
But
every
that's it.
year.
That's it. That's
That,
it.
that's what I'm saying. We a
But that's a
consistent
fair. That's a
playoff
fair.
team.
But
Y'all
you
not
know,
a playoff team.
can I say something though?
Go
Hmm.
ahead.
Can I say something?
Go
Like,
ahead.
Course,
what
man.
kind of do y'all have championship expectations, or y'all just have
This year,
expectations
yes.
to make the playoffs? That's it.
No, but Nash, no,
Because
Jacques Vaughn becoming a head coach changed our expectations
no,
from
no, no.
whatever was
We
going
Listen,
to
not,
happen under
I
him to
bro.
championship
Listen,
listen.
aspirations.
I'm not
if
gonna lie. I personally, you know what I'm saying. I personally don't think the way that the roster is structured right now, we win a championship. I think
Okay.
that whole trying to run two superstars and run them with below average players is not a good look. But one thing I can say is if we have KD, and we don't need KD to play in his record breaking seasons, we need him to play what he was doing on average in OKC, and we need Kyrie to do what he did on average with the Cavaliers, and that will be good enough to always carry us through most teams. But once you get into the playoffs, it's not a full court game no more. It's half court. So all of that
right,
trying to outrun and gun a team, that's not
yeah,
gonna happen. You're gonna
right,
have more 88 to 95 games, whereas during the regular season. So I feel like with the making some small, we don't need to add a Dennis Schroeder or or Patrick Beverly or like those older guards that still have the experience. We need to just have solid, defined role players. We need Joe Harris's that are actually gonna play consistent. That's what we need. We need consistent role players.
Yo, Key. Let me ask you a
But,
quick question,
but
real
all
quick.
we need, that's why that's partly Nash's fault, because
So
all of these teams that are good are playing their whole bench, and they bench get minutes because
Mm-hmm.
and they ready to play when they
Talk that
need to
shit, Jay.
play.
hold on, I'm gonna
We
raise
need
my
our
hand.
team like Nash wasn't letting the bench get minutes so they could be ready to play at any given moment. Because last year the bench, we like Dragic off the bench was doing this thing. Fucking Drummond, it was one game Drummond had like 19 rebounds, 21 rebounds.
Yeah.
But left him on the bench in the playoffs. Like the shit made no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, yeah, you see, but my thing is with the whole Steve Nash. Who put him there though?
Yo, it's
It
with
gotta be like, who
Sean
put that
Marks.
man there, bro?
But
Sean
see,
Marks.
That goes on him.
Marks
but,
and
but
KD, I guess.
who
But
Y'all
kept him
yo,
there?
had,
I mean, who
bro.
but
kept
listen, listen.
We just spoke about this. Y'all had a really good coach in Kenny Atkinson, bro.
No, we
Yeah, I
did.
don't know
We
why
did.
they ain't like him. Why
But
they ain't
look,
like him?
I
to
don't
the
answer
know.
reason
your
why the
Anybody
reason
know?
why certain players didn't like him is because Kenny Atkinson always was like, yo, when he was telling the young niggas, he was like, yo, just shoot the three, shoot the three, shoot the three. And niggas was like, yo, son, like I can get buckets with the 2 pointers. And then when when niggas went for the 2 pointers, Kenny Atkinson would punish them. You feel me? That's what happened with him and D'Lo and him and Spencer Dinwiddie. That's why
And
they
you
went.
miss and you miss another point. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
hold on. I wanted to say something to what Kev said. Um, he wasn't. Listen, Sean Marks wasn't willing to let the sink ship because of Nash, because he know if the sink ship this year, he going down with it. So he
Mm-mm.
said, Nash, you got to pack your shit and go. And
Yo,
I
but
think that's what part
we
of the reason. And what I'm
bro,
saying
we
that to
said in
say,
that live.
hold on.
Oh,
I'm
look,
saying
remember that live we did? Hold on, breathe. Just we said in that live, 10 games. He had 10 games, and see what
yeah,
exactly happened in 10 games.
Yo,
right.
I remember now because Bill A was talking about Kenny Atkinson and shooting threes and all that, but I think what the real reason was, he's gonna be one of those guys. He wasn't gonna be one of those yes mans to KD and Kyrie.
You gonna
Hmm.
tell him what's up?
That's what I think. I think he wasn't gonna be that, and them guys was like, "Yo, we gotta get rid of this dude, bro," because
I
he's that
agree.
type of coach.
I agree.
Hmm. But
You
I
know,
think
now he wasn't gonna. Yo, he.
yeah,
You think that Kenny Atkinson would have took that shit from Kyrie? Hell, fucking no, bro.
no,
All
I
the
don't
time
think
he missed
so.
and all that. Hell no, bro.
No, no, no.
Well,
But
he did.
what I will say is that KD and Kyrie have been humbled by saying that they don't need a coach or whatnot. I think, and like
No,
Jay
they've been
said, they didn't
humbled by
say it
that sweep.
exactly like that. They didn't say it
That's not
exactly like
humble,
that.
bro. That was
But
bad.
They
they
was humbled by
definitely
that sweep.
you definitely need somebody who know what they're doing. And when you hear Katie speak
Facts.
on Steve Nash and Jack Vaughn, he always careful with his words, and he always says, "Yo, I respect their basketball IQ," and I think he really means that about Jack Vaughn. He really
Yeah, but
respects Jack Vaughn
yeah,
basketball IQ, and who Brian Keefe is
yeah,
still
but
on the list.
he did he did
And
not want
he's
Jock Rod to be coach, bro.
no, I think that it
He
was either
wanted
him or
eBay to
Brian
be
Keefe.
coach.
I
I'm
He
think
not
the
wanted
gonna lie to
medium.
y'all.
he
I
wanted
think the
eBay to be
medium is
coach.
Brian Keefe being there. I think Brian Keefe, Kevin Durant is the reason why Brian Keefe is there. And I think that's the medium. So even if he didn't want Jacques Vaughn to be the coach, the fact that Brian Keefe is there is the medium that they found with Kevin Durant. And I think that's what happened in the offseason. So far as when we say who got balls and who don't, I think Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, whatever issues they had with the front office, they ironed them out. They ironed every wrinkle they had out with the front office, and I think that's
I,
why I'm optimistic about us going forward in the season because there's no animosity, no tension, no awkwardness. It's just about winning basketball because
I
that's the
think
business of the NBA. Winning,
I think
not
we're
just
gonna heat
winning,
up,
but
man.
winning.
I I
I
think
think we're gonna
that
heat up.
I think that the whole Steve Nash thing was doomed from the start. It was doomed
Mhm,
from the start, and it really didn't have
mhm.
nothing to do with the superstar personalities or anything. It was doomed from the start just because of how he would coach the game versus how
I'll
they
be right
play the
back. Yeah.
game. You know,
Mhm.
that just really wasn't a good mix. And then
It
what made
wasn't.
it even worse was that Kyrie thought he doesn't need a coach, that he didn't need a coach. So then you don't want to
Hold up,
pair.
Key. I cut you off for a second. Y'all, why do y'all always exaggerate what he said? He didn't say we don't need a coach. He said we don't need a coach, like we need a coach's staff, like it's gonna be One night, because the whole quote was one night JV could coach, one night Nash could coach, one night KD could coach. He didn't say
But
we
the
don't need a
but
coach. He
but
said,
that but the bigger problem with that is even him just saying that is basically saying that I came here and whatever locker room structure y'all already have, whatever whatever air of basketness you want basketball you have
You
produced
don't
in the
need it.
locker room, we don't need it no more. That's
Mhm.
not what I'm here for. I'm here to
Right.
change that.
Right.
And if it's one thing I've learned being a LeBron fan is that you can't try to change the culture of a locker room. You know what I mean? Like it's like Jay-Z said, they was who they was before you got there. You got to learn how to work with what you got in the locker room. So that started the tension. And I think just having a new coach will do better just because it's not the person he openly disrespected, if that's the word I'm going to use. It's just somebody who it's like a fresh slate, it's a fresh start, it's a younger coach. And that's why Steve Nash was probably the highest on the list, because he was a newer coach working with superstars. You don't want to bring somebody who is a veteran coach into a locker room like that, because it's not going to work. And that's really what Kyrie was saying. Kyrie wanted to build something from the ground up. Whatever was there, let's get rid of it and let's all agree on what we gonna have. But the
right.
game, but the game don't work like that. You know what I mean? And that's what started, and that started off a long laundry list of bad locker room habits, bad trades, bad ideas, because there was no captain. There still is no captain of the ship.
Yo,
You
I
know what
bet
I mean?
it ain't no heart and soul of that team. Like
Yeah,
if there was a heart and soul of the team, it was Bruce Brown, and they didn't want to keep him.
Yo, shit,
which
man.
is crazy, which is
Yo,
insane.
everybody keeps saying that Bruce was like a huge loss, and I don't think he was a huge loss. Cause I think Royce O'Neal is as good or better than him, and if not, Ben Simmons and Royce O'Neal together kind of bring everything Bruce Brown was bringing, but more.
I think the importance of Bruce Brown is that we're in an era of positionless basketball. And really, if you really look around the league, that's what the good role playing guards are. Or that even some of the starting younger guards, you can put them at positions 1 through 3. You can put them at positions 1 through 4, because the game has changed. And having that versatility to go along with two of the best scorers to ever play the game, that would have been that's something to build around. Like, and like the structure of a team matters. Knowing who number one is, who number two is, who number three is, who the first role player is, and who the second role player is, that's important. And that could have been established with the offer or the extension to keep him. That would have established some sort of hierarchy. It would have been like, okay, we get what's happening here. Bruce
Yeah, but
Brown,
they couldn't keep Bruce Brown though. Like,
yeah, it wasn't.
out of all the people, because Bruce Brown,
Right back, right
like,
back.
was he better than Drummond? Was he better than, like, it was other niggas they wasn't keeping? So it's like Bruce, like, I'm mad we got rid of the nigga because I like the nigga personally.
I like it's the intensity and the tenacity, man.
Right,
Like
that's what I
we
like
always
about him.
talk
He a
about. It's the
dog. He a
intensity and the
dog.
Come on,
tenacity,
come
He
right?
a
on, Key.
dog.
Come
He a
on,
dog.
bro. Like he
He a
had
dog.
everything, the package, bro. He had
He
the
a,
dog in him,
no,
son.
he a
He had
dog,
the
bro.
energy from the full court. He had the energy going
Nah,
back and
he
forth,
a
back and
dog.
forth. You know what I
I'm
mean?
not
And
saying he not,
And he a
but
guard playing like a
sometimes,
center role, bro.
but we needed taller people.
I mean,
not,
facts.
but see,
We
but the
needed
prop,
taller people in the
the
team.
pro- but see, and then that's where I'm about to go off on a little bit of a I hate Kyrie Irving moment a little bit,
Mhm.
but our off season was messed up by all that drama. Like, if we would have been
The
able
drama
to
was KD.
if we would have been able to establish a roster. Oh, I said Kyrie. I meant to say
Yeah,
KD.
KD was the
Yeah,
drama.
yeah. I'm sorry, not Kyrie. It's just I got Kyrie on the brain because they doing my boy dirty. I've been reading about that shit all day.
Yeah, the
But
drama was KD.
if we would have had an established roster, a lot of those free agents that were picked up, the power forwards, the small forwards, we could have got them. Getting TJ Warren was strong, but we could have got another big body. But
Like who?
players,
Like
but
who?
play these
Who else?
people
Who
are
else you?
divas.
It wasn't nobody out there really. Who else you wanted?
I'd have picked up one of the young boys from the Magic. You know how many big men the
You talking
Magic
about
got
Mo
right now that
Bamba?
they just picked up
But
through free agency? They got four big men right now who could legitimately be starters in the NBA.
Yeah,
yo, I like the Magic. The Magic
they
The
and
just beat
Magic
Phoenix Suns
uh,
tonight.
the Magic and fucking OKC. I
Grizzlies.
like both of those teams because there's mad players on both of those teams that I like. Like them
Right.
young boys about to be nice.
Yeah, they
And
are.
it's and the cool thing about it is we still have an opportunity in this off season to play around with the deck a little bit. We could still shake some things up because you got KD
Yo,
and Kyrie.
hopefully, yo, as
You
long
don't
as
need
Philly
another
keep
person
me
who
in
want the
trash,
ball.
oh, is Philly still trash? As long as they keep me in trash,
They trash.
yo.
They
And I
and
told
and
Breeze,
they
look, look,
in
breaking
our
news.
division.
Look, this the
And
breaking news. Y'all want to hear the breaking news? Watch,
yeah,
I told Breeze this earlier. We ain't
I
pick
don't
up
like cookie dough.
Ime. Watch Philly pick up Ime next year.
mm-hmm,
Damn.
They gonna fire Doc Rivers and Ime gonna be their coach, bro.
mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think if Ime is going to have a job coaching, it's gonna have to be one of the worst teams in the NBA.
Yeah, and
Because of what he did
If
to try
Philly
and
about to
punish
be
them, make it.
bad, if Philly about to be bad this year, Doc Rivers
Nah,
definitely getting fired.
but I mean, they got to be bad. It got to be a team that not just the record that you looking at their roster and you like, that need work because those are the way that this whole thing seems like it's playing out. Those are the only troubled teams are the ones that are interested in
Man, Philly is a city that don't give a fuck about shit. Like they don't give a fuck. Like they like nigga, they'll take that nigga and they don't care about the backlash, bro.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I
I
was
think
hoping that we got him, but
Yo, I just
so.
think that dude got a smart basketball brain, bro, and it would have been good to have him on our side because if he goes to another team and we play them again, I feel like they're gonna have the same type of game plan for KD
just
as the Celtics did. Because I feel like all of that, the way they was attacking KD was Ime because he worked with KD before and all it. I feel like, and I don't know what was said, but I feel like this is my scenario in my head, right?
Yeah,
When Ime was working for the Nets, he was telling KD, "Yo, you mad tall, bro. Stop holding the ball up so high because you hold the ball up so high, niggas could poke at the ball because they not as tall as you and it's right in front of them." Like he
right,
was telling that nigga shit like that, but KD wasn't listening. But when he was on the Celtics, he was telling Jason Tatum and them niggas that shit,
this
and
is
they was
his
like, "Oh shit,
tendencies.
look how high he hold the ball, boom!" And they was doing that shit every play, bro, every play. And like he just knew what to do because he was in the locker room with this dude. So
yeah.
he knew. Yeah.
I think KD, I think part of KD problem is more mental than it is anything else at this point. I think he's like he's low managing without low managing. He's not
Yeah.
going as hard as he
Yeah.
can in the
Mhm.
games because he's like, if I'm gonna get injured, I want to get injured in the playoffs at the end. I
I
don't want to
disagree with
miss
that.
the whole
No, he's
season.
right.
But
He's right. Yo,
but look at all right,
KD
yeah.
don't do KD don't do everything he could do. He just does enough because he knows I'm nicer than everybody on this court. So I'm gonna go do what I do. But I'm
Mhm.
not gonna overextend myself and fuck around and
That's
get hurt
veteran.
right
That's
now.
him being a veteran in the
Yeah.
Yeah,
game.
I
yeah.
but
And Nash asking him to play 40 minutes in the first 10 games of the season.
Yeah, it's
Like, yo,
No.
what the fuck,
ridiculous. It's
But
bro?
not I
ridiculous.
I think that's wrong too because KD be wanting the minutes.
No, I think it's wrong because again, Nash didn't have an offense. It was give KD the ball. I would laugh when Jay
True.
said that shit, but it was true. His offense was give KD and Kyrie the ball. My superstar's gonna win and lose me the game.
But
And
KD also be like, yo,
Jack
I'm
Vaughn
not
not
sitting
doing that.
down. I don't want to sit down. I'm not tired. But I feel like as a good coach, you got to tell that nigga. So what
Right,
you
you
not
gotta
tired?
rein them in.
I see you tired, nigga. You saying you not tired, but you look like
Mhm.
you look in practice when you tired. Sit down, nigga.
Yeah, I
Like,
think Jack Vaughn is the man for the job. And to add to that, KD gets more rest because Seth Curry is back. If KD is always the situation where he sits down and the team got the lead, and then as soon as he's sitting down, the other team catches up and ties it. KD
KD,
got to come in prematurely. You know
but
what I'm saying? He got to come in like he don't really want to get in the game yet, but he has to, so that
but
way we could. keep it competitive.
That's
And I
the
think,
purpose of another star like Kyrie, because so he can get rest like that.
but Kyrie, the difference between Kyrie and KD is I could say, well, KD is a better passer and facilitator than Kyrie Irving. If there's doubles and triples coming towards KD is going to find a way to get that ball to someone close who can knock down a three or something like that. Kyrie is going to go up versus three players. So it's different basketball IQ when it comes to KD and Kyrie. And I
Well,
love saying that it's
Yo,
KD's team and Kyrie's on it. I don't think it's KD and Kyrie's team. I think it's
yo,
KD's team and
to be
Kyrie's on it.
honest,
yo, stop
to be
lying, man.
honest,
Look up Kyrie stats for the beginning of the year. His stats is like 26, 6, and some, and he getting rebounds, nigga. Yo, you be trying to play my son Kyrie.
I will say it's
He
Kyrie
do
Irving
make
team.
he do make the wrong decision sometimes, but it's just because he know he better than niggas and he's a confident guy. Like he practices 1-on-3, so that's a normal situation for him. He do need to learn to pass the ball more when it's three niggas on him, but that's just a conversation.
What we are watching for real, if you really
28%
think
behind the
about it,
3-point line, Jay.
Yeah, I asked what's his points, his rebounds, assists, or some shit like that. Points, rebounds, steals, shit like that.
He was
what we
45% from the field. And I'm just talking about this season. He's 58 for 2-pointers, but he was jacking up mad threes, bro. He shot 75 3-pointers and 92 2-pointers, 97 2-pointers. So I'm saying, like, yeah, you talented, but IQ wise, bro, like, come
but see
on, man.
what we are watching is exactly what happened at
It's
OKC.
the end of the season, bro.
I agree.
Kyrie Irving is the main scorer. And the reason why he should be the main scorer is because you have a 7-foot lights out shooter. KD can score 25 points off of 9 shots.
No
So
doubt.
he don't need to shoot the ball 20, 30, 25, 30 times. That's not his role. And the difference between now with him playing with Kyrie versus him playing with Russell, KD feels okay deferring to Kyrie.
Mhm.
So that's a great thing. The problem is there is no with the I want to say Seth Curry, but then we talking about size. Seth Curry just can't match on both ends on the floor what KD and Kyrie are bringing, and that's where that Bruce Bruce would have been the man for that. It's the energy when they go and sit down. Who is going to step on that floor and be the commanding officer? And that's why KD don't ever want to sit down because he got to let Kyrie get some rest. He running the one.
Yeah.
But that's why Nash is trash. That's supposed to be Cam Thomas.
Right. And we figured out the Cam Thomas situation as soon as Jacques Vaughn became the head coach. The first time he got productive minutes, he had 17, then he had 19, then he had 21. And the first bad game he had was 6 points and he shot 3 for 8. And shit, that's just shy of 50%. So he didn't necessarily had a bad game. Ed Sumner had a great game, and Seth Curry had a great game. So we
Yeah.
Bro,
don't.
mark my words. That boy, I'm telling you, if we do not talk to
Yo,
him, keep him under the wing,
you
we are
ain't
gonna
saying nothing but
lose
a
him.
word.
Nah,
You
he
ain't
keep
saying
it.
nothing but a word. Listen, Nets fans ain't peep. The additions we had this year was on some next shit. We had Edmund Sumner. When he wasn't injured, he was bowling lights out. TJ Warren, when he's not, on the bubble, he was going off.
He could put up 30 any night. Any
Yo,
night.
Key, Yuta Watanabe. Niggas was like,
Yes.
yo, when we
No,
picked
my
him
Yo,
up,
son was
Watanabe,
solid
Listen,
Watanabe.
Watanabe,
boy.
man.
son, what? When niggas picked him up, he was like, oh, who the fuck is this nigga? Who the fuck
Not
is this
me.
nigga?
Not
That
me.
Yo,
nigga
no,
was
Nah,
wait,
I ain't gonna
wait,
lie.
yo,
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Bill, you don't remember when we was playing in Toronto last year and the Ninja was putting up points on us? I remember him from last year. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this Chinese dude?
Son,
But we got him, so good. He on our squad now. But yo, I'm telling you, the only thing that fucked us up last year and kind of the year before that was chemistry, bro. We never got a chance to build chemistry. This year, we playing from the beginning as a team, going through struggles, ups and downs. I think that's a good thing, bro. And
Building
niggas
character.
didn't. Niggas is getting scared of a couple losses in the beginning of the season. But if this team builds the chemistry, bro, the way we built,
Yeah.
and Key, I know you said you don't like the way we built, but we built around a couple of stars, shooters, and
Mhm.
slashers. If we
Right.
The
slash,
problem
dash,
is it's
and
an
pass,
upside down pyramid. That's
if
the
we
problem.
if we
Right.
slash,
Me.
dash, and pass, if we play the game right,
Mhm.
we gonna win, bro.
Right.
It's
Because
And
an
listen,
upside down
hold
pyramid.
on, Key. Before you go in on your tangent about how we built wrong, what I will say is this: the contribution to the coaching wise is the difference in it all. Ben Simmons being the backup five instead of being the backup one proves everything that we were doing with Ben Simmons was wrong under Nash, because he would come, and I mean fast, full steam ahead, run straight to the paint, then pass it. Nobody thinks he's gonna dunk, take a layup.
that's the thing.
Even I seen Jay cook Ben Simmons for a whole week saying, shoot it, Ben. Dead ass. Cooked him for a whole week, like shoot it. And Kyrie Irving, he had got to the paint easily, like he do. He kind of like dumped it off right for Ben Simmons to dunk it or at least sky hook it or something. And he fucking passed it to
Yo,
Kevin Durant.
Yo, that nigga pleaded for him to shoot it. That nigga said, shoot it, Ben. He put out both arms like, shoot it, Ben. Like he
Right.
screamed that shit passionately.
The
And the nigga
Right.
still didn't shoot it, bro.
He don't have no pressure on
That's
him. Yeah. He
that's
took
a mental block, bro.
Yeah.
When
But
in that moment, that's a
yeah.
mental block. But what I'm saying is, this nigga, if he at any point he starts to get the confidence to shoot and to slash more, then he can get put into that role that he was in. But
Mhm.
if he can't do that, then he got to be in the role that he's in now.
Right, but to add to that, right? What I was saying about the roster construction, we put Ben Simmons at the backup five behind Nick Claxton, so that responsibility is not on Day'Ron Sharpe, because Day'Ron Sharpe has not been showing up since the beginning of the season. But Ben Simmons as the backup five is good because he could also bring the ball down to give the point guard a break. Case in point is when you
They
put
don't
Cam
put
Thomas,
my bro Day'Ron in with Cam.
yeah. Put Cam Thomas, DDJ, Seth Curry in the basketball game with Ben Simmons, and you're going to see the best Ben Simmons. He's going to make an impact because he can stay right in the dunker's pocket, watch DDJ, Cam Thomas, or Seth Curry break the defense down and find him. They got to respect Seth Curry pump fake. If he pump fake, you better jump. You know what I'm saying? if and anybody who could do that,
Joe
and that's
Harris
why
too.
DDJ
But
got
look,
subbed
Yo,
out.
hold on. Because
look, hold on, wait.
I was about to say him real
Joe
quick.
Harris, Patty Mills, and fucking Seth. You gotta respect they pump fake.
Well,
You
hold
have
up
to.
though. Hold up though. Now here's the
Word.
thing. We got a lot of shooters. What do we need right now? What do we need right now? We need a center.
Yeah,
big
dude.
bodies, and that was so. I want to tell you a little story, right?
Yeah.
I played on this church league for a little while, right?
Yeah,
I'm 6'6". I've been this tall since I was like 16 years old. Breeze and Jay know this.
that's a fact.
My game is naturally like a point
That
guard.
nigga was
I'm
short.
I'm just bigger than people. So they try to put me at center. And yeah, it works for a little while. But after I played 8 games, do you know how tired I was? Because I'm used to bringing the ball up the court. And if I'm going to go to the paint, it's real quick and it's in and out. I'm not down there banging with these dudes 250, 260, 270 every single day.
Damn.
And that's the problem with running him at the backup five. Because the backup five on most teams is a scrapper.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be down there. It don't matter if his man's at the 3-point line. He's going to stand in the middle of the court. So, with that being that, we don't need Ben Simmons to not be what Ben Simmons already was. He was who he was since he got here. That's been his game since college. That was his game in the NBA. That was his game every level of basketball he played.
So
You asking a type of to change the stripes. What we
Okay.
need to do is start running our young big men.
Have you watched Ben play though?
Yeah.
Like
To
this
be
season?
honest,
He's still hurt, bro. Or he either still hurt or he's scared that he's still hurt, and he think if he do the movements that he usually do, he gonna fuck his shit up and then be out. Because he be tiptoeing out there, like he don't be full running, he don't move like he used to move.
Right.
And it's after his surgery.
Right.
I think you just seeing what happens when a six, like you're expecting everybody to be like LeBron,
No,
T
I'm talking
Mac,
about watch
six,
the way he extend. He don't fully extend when he
but
dunk
that's
like
because
he
he
just
a that's just what happens to big people after a couple years, man. He's not gonna retain that speed. And you know what's funny? That was the biggest knock on him coming into the league. Was everybody's like he's gonna be the next LeBron. But the biggest question is, how can you be the next is your body gonna hold up that way? Can you still be 6'10, 235 pounds being explosive? Can
Right.
you do that?
yo, bro.
And to be
You,
truthful,
you ever had a
nobody's ever
you ever
done
had a
it.
back injury? Your back be hurting?
Yeah,
That shit is the way I feel like the way he
That shit
moving out
was
there is
crippling if you ain't
indicative
careful.
of a back injury. Like
right. But now
like
imagine
he
if you was
trying not to stretch
6'10,
his
250 plus. That should hurt
yo,
even
cause he do
more.
the shit. He do the shit in little bursts, like little bursts. He'll just arm right quick. Like yeah, I could yam it, but he not gonna do that all the time because he feel like. And I don't know. I'm not in the nigga body, pause. But I don't know. The way it looked like he's scared to get hurt again and then be out.
Yeah, but to
I
add to what
I
y'all
feel like
saying,
he just looked big and clunky now. And
to add,
everybody's surprised. But that's what a 6'10 nigga really look like. Big and
yeah,
clunky.
yeah, to
Like
add to what y'all
Zion is a
saying,
rarity. LeBron is a rarity. Carmelo Anthony is a rarity. Tracy McGrady is a rarity. You don't see these people 6'7, 6'6, 6'8, 6'9, 220 plus, and they're athletic. That don't happen.
yeah,
And
Jacques Vaughn.
especially once you get injured,
Yo, wait
Mm-hmm.
this
till all of y'all like Breeze you with Kyrie and Keith you with Ben Simmons. Wait till they get in mid-season form and then see if they still doing the same thing. I think it's gonna be a little different once niggas get in
Coast was
mid-season
popping.
form, man.
Yo, what up, Coastal?
you know,
Yo, hold on.
But
Let me say this. I feel like Jacques Vaughn. They asked Jacques Vaughn about what Ben Simmons, and he said they're going to continue to bring Ben Simmons off the bench. That's a coaching decision that goes well for Ben Simmons because one, Seth Curry is back. Like y'all say, he's surrounded by shooters and Patty Mills and Royce O'Neal, and also the pressure to him to perform at a starter level is off him now. You know, it's mental with him. So
yeah,
when you put him in situations where the pressure is off of him, I think you get a better Ben Simmons because he don't feel like he got to live up to a high expectation of how he played before he got injured. And I
yeah.
think Jacques Vaughn did the right thing by making him come off the bench from now on.
Yo, that's good coaching, bro. Like I love that decision because it's like, yo, if you see somebody isn't doing something right, you have to make an adjustment with
That's a
the
fact.
personnel that you have.
but I
And
think keeping him as a backup center long term is doing literally Ben Simmons more of a disservice than it
but
is going to be a service.
Nah, I
the thing
disagree.
is,
I,
you
I
do
like
it
coming
while
off
Right.
it's
the bench.
working, and if it stops working, then you
Power.
adjust again.
I love Ben Simmons, by the way. I love the fact that he's a pass first player. And the reason why I love that he's a pass first player is, like I said, when it gets to the playoffs, the game is half court. There's more mid range shots
Right?
that are going to be taken, there's
Yo,
less dribble drive penetrations. It's a
yo,
slower
pass
game.
first is one
Yo,
thing.
did Chris Tucker really pass away? I'm sorry to intervene.
No,
I seen this, but is
no,
this shit?
no, no. But anyway,
Niggas out here be wild,
yo,
man. Why they be
Thank
wishing
you.
death on
yo,
people, man?
pass first is one thing, but I
Appreciate you.
seen you score 42 points and your season high is 8.
Right.
Like, do you need more? You got to score at least 12 a game.
Yes, yes.
That's all I'm saying.
I do agree. But
I
then
want to
that's
see
like
10,
Bree
10,
said.
10.
I think that's the mental thing. I think
Yo,
that's like
yo, fuck that mental shit, bro. If it was me, if I'm Jock Vaughn, I'm telling you, I'm telling him if you don't shoot the ball at least 3 times per quarter, you're on the bench. And if you don't shoot at least 1 3-pointer per game, you're on the bench because you got to keep the defense honest. The defense got to think you're gonna shoot. I
But I
don't care
don't
if
make a
you
think
make
that's
miss.
it
the
or miss it.
fight.
Wait, hold on. So you mean like he on the bench, like he can't play,
You can't play if you don't shoot, nigga.
bro? Then they might as well trade him there.
He
You
shot
can't
He
six
had
play.
a
times last
he had
game.
a whole year off. He had a whole year off, and he ain't come back with no
All right,
3-point
so
shot.
you can't shoot and you got to come to practice just running laps the whole time. That's it. You cardio man from now on.
Nah, he
You
had 6
you
shots.
expected too much
That's
out of
high.
him.
Yo,
Yo, 6
three
shots is high.
three shots a quarter is
Say
too
it again,
much.
Coastal. He doing what?
but I
Three
mean,
shots a quarter?
when you say 3 shots a quarter, you talking about around the basket, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah, because he ain't putting up no 3-pointers. That's
No, I
not
said
happening.
1 3-pointer a game. One, just shoot it. Just try. Just try. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just try. Just one a game.
This nigga almost killed me just now.
My nigga.
One a game, but 3 shots per quarter. And around the basket, dunks, layups, whatever. But
You
3
know
per
what's funny
quarter.
though?
Attempt
You know
them.
what's funny now that I think about it? I agree with Jay. You know why I agree with Jay? Because that's pretty much what Milwaukee did with Giannis. They told him, you got to shoot the ball 6 times a quarter almost every game. And then once he started scoring buckets, they said, yo, we need you to shoot at least 3 3-pointers a game. Make a miss. It could work, but like I said,
Well,
he mentally fucked up.
two things y'all gotta
That's
keep in mind. Milwaukee was looking to build around Giannis. And
Yeah.
we
Who?
not
They're just looking to
asking
build
Ben
around Ben too.
Simmons. No,
Huh?
we not.
Nah.
No, we not, bro.
Yo,
And we
they
not
are.
asking Ben to start no more, so we can't have those demands on him.
Yo,
That's
bro,
a fact. We don't want him to
he's
start
the
no more.
youngest nigga on the team getting paid 30 million, 40
Like,
million.
like I don't agree with you if we were still looking at him as a
they
starter.
already
I'd be
lost
like,
that,
yeah,
Jay. It's
yo, you
over
got
for
to
that.
do more. But he's a
And I'm
bench
not
player.
saying that, and I'm not saying
It's a
that
full
Ben
season,
Simmons.
fellas.
I think it's still early in the season. Ben Simmons is still learning how to play with two different superstars when really he was the second superstar. That's something to adjust to. You know what I'm saying? Whatever his whole mental block is, that's you know what I'm saying, that's stuff
And,
that he gonna have to fix.
and
But
remember,
I think
Dash
that's
Day
going
was give it to KD.
He's not even showing flashes though. That's the problem.
but I think that as we go through the season, there will be a more like we having a conversation because we don't know what he could do. But I think once we get, like Jay said, once we get midway through the season, we'll at least have an idea of what the contribution he will give is.
He should be
You
at
know?
least giving 12, 15 points a game.
But,
By
so you talking like around the trade deadline, then we'll know for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I
And
think we know. I think we know already, bro. He's an excellent passer, and that's what we're gonna get from him.
so you think he dead trash?
Yo, that nigga damaged goods. When we gonna accept that?
I disagree,
He
man.
could be. He
I
could be.
think
He
I
could
think
be.
off of the
I don't
bench,
think so.
he good.
all
We
right,
value.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
And,
we don't know.
Yeah, but even
and
if
I feel like
even if he's decent off the bench, like the brother just mentioned, he make it 25 million. So he's still damaged goods because he ain't worth 25 million.
But this is what I'm saying though. Do
I feel
you
like
do
in the
you do you
system,
give up hope on that type of talent?
No,
Like he's
I
A
think
plus
your hope got to
potential.
be realistic. You got to be realistic with
But
your
you
hope.
already paying him 30 million. Forget it. You already decided to eat that charge
Right.
once you got him. You decided to eat that once you traded for him.
And I
So you
think we
might as well keep him. And
yeah.
with that type of potential,
Wait, who
I,
you think when you say keep him? Who you think traded for him, bro?
Nah, but hold on. Let's be honest. You know the narrative of the Brooklyn Nets is always taking on injured players. Look at what KD when he first got here. We knew he wasn't going to play. We invested in him, and he stayed. And look how well he's playing. The
and then
Nets always acquired players that were injured or have some type of injury history. Even with TJ Warren, they knew he wasn't going to start the season. They knew that. They knew Ben Simmons was hurt, in my opinion, before he got signed. And they knew that he was young and that they were going to continue the process. That same work,
yeah,
it's
'cause
the
he's only
process.
Like
They
26,
want to
right?
do that with Ben Simmons. They
yeah,
look at him
something
like
like
he's
that.
a young talent and we could build around him.
25,
I think
26.
that's how I look at it.
All right.
You
But
gotta look at the
I
injury.
just
Yeah, he
don't
had a
think
back injury.
I just
But
don't think I feel like if you expecting to see Ben Simmons that used to dunk on niggas and I'm sorry. I didn't think he would
So he
continue that.
basically the Blake Griffin of Ben
hey, so then
Simmons.
he damaged goods, bro. He gonna
But
give
I
us
mean,
about
to be honest,
6 million out of that $25 million
to be
worth of money.
honest, before the injury, I figured this was going to happen. I,
And
I
I ain't
mean,
know Blake was getting paid that much, guys. Blake got
like
Yeah,
30
bro.
million
He
last
about to
year.
make 113 million over the next 3 years off our ass, bro.
Was Blake contract from Detroit?
Ain't
He
nobody
picked it up.
trading for him.
Blake was getting mad bread to do nothing.
Y'all talking about Blake?
Yeah, I was saying just last year, I ain't realized Blake Griffin was getting so much bread to sit on the bench, bro.
Yeah, not from us though. Detroit was throwing him that most of that bread.
Oh,
yeah,
Cause I just seen some shit where they say he took the biggest pay cut in the NBA because he was getting paid $30 million last year and he getting like $2 million this year.
Yeah, Detroit was giving him most of that, bro. We was just giving him the veterans minimum.
But shit.
Yeah,
But ain't nobody traded for no Ben Simmons at this price.
I mean,
He
yeah,
got to play
trading for
better.
him is no,
He got to
that's
play
not.
better first. If he play better first to build his trade capital.
Yeah, but if he play better, we gonna want to keep him.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think my whole point is
But I think
I
he can play
I've
better.
always thought that, in my opinion, I thought
And his
that
passing package is crazy.
I thought they just ran a good system for him in Philly, and he excelled at it for a little while until he did. And I always thought his ceiling would be a 14 points, 5 rebounds, couple assists. I thought that was his ceiling. And I feel like if we get that from him, that's amazing in a 6'10" man body. Like he's going to always be one of the bigger bodies on the court. And that's just something you can't teach. You cannot teach height. Okay. No matter what you do, but having that size to get rid of it, to him potentially go and give another team 15 or 12, 5-5, that's gonna suck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think we
mean,
keep him. I
but
think
I
I
That's
think
think
not
on the
making him the priority guy to score or play defense, making him secondary on the defense and on the offense. And he's not even
yes.
secondary on offense. He like fourth. You know
Man,
what
I
I'm
thought
Yeah.
saying?
fourth
oh,
on offense,
that nigga is like
right? He's
shit,
like
damn near
12.
dead
He
last.
injured reserve on offense.
Right.
Right.
Niggas a
And
reserve
this the
Everybody
scorer
thing.
else
that
This is
got
why I
minutes.
call him
he's
damaged
starting
goods.
and
Though I don't
everybody
think
off the
we
bench
ever
got
gonna
more
get.
points than him.
I don't think he ever gonna produce more than maybe that you want to pay a $5 million player. That's all we gonna ever get from him. Because if you go, I think we talked about this on the
Yeah.
last show. If you go down the history of
Look,
back injuries,
yo, bro.
none of them be the same after that.
This
Not at
nigga
None of them.
Ben Simmons is potentially a triple double every night, bro. If he could give us 12, 10, and 10, 12, 11, and like he could do that.
Yo, how about he start by giving us a triple single? Can we get 8, 8, and 8?
Nigga said a
Nah, we
triple
got that
single.
though. We've got that. He's done that.
Give me a
Can he
triple
give us
single.
8, 8, and 8, and then
He's
I'll be
done
happy,
that.
bro.
He's done that though.
8, 8, and 8.
He gave us. I feel like one of them games he was like 8, 9, and 11 or
No,
some shit like
he's
that.
2, 9, and like 4.
Those
Yo,
singles ain't
nah.
high enough
He
for
could
you,
pass
Ed.
that ball though. I'll give him that. That boy could pass that ball.
He could pass.
Right,
He
his
could pass the
IQ
ball.
is ridiculous.
He could give rebounds, and he just
He
need to
know where
take
to
more
be on the
shots
court
when he
at all
right.
time. He just
That
don't shoot. That's
that's
it.
why right. He be right there by the rim and then pass it to the nigga for the three. Like he be right there
But if you think about it, the only times he really dunked or scored a lot of points
when
for
nobody's
Philly
next to
is
him.
when nobody was next to him. He's
It's because he
not
don't want to get
he
fouled.
he's on a fast break. He
He's
was
scared to get fouled,
outrunning
bro.
people, and now he can't outrun people no more.
No, bro, because he had a couple fast breaks. That'd be his only points mostly. But he's scared to get fouled because if somebody is next to him, they might foul him, and he got to shoot free throws, and that's the problem. He don't want to do that.
Yo, you know what I will say about Ben Simmons that remind me him of LeBron is the chase down. He got the chase down, slap it out your hand. You know, LeBron got the chase down and block it. But Ben Simmons will run behind you, poke the ball out your hand, make you lose the ball, lose your handle. Like he don't give up on the play.
Yeah, yeah. He
Right.
did have that
He
nice field
always
versus
he
the Knicks.
always know where to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
that's
IQ is
IQ.
ridiculous.
That's IQ.
Right. His IQ is ridiculous. Like I that's why I say I like that he's that pass first type of player. I just wish that when he is literally wide open from anywhere on the court, that he had the confidence to just shoot the ball.
Right.
Because the
And
only time
yo,
he gonna
bro,
score is if
me
he
and this
gonna dunk
nigga
it.
So
Breeze was
what the
literally
hell
at
was
the
he working
practice in the
on that
park,
whole year
bro.
he was
I
doing?
seen this nigga Ben Simmons win a game of knockout with my own eyes. He knocked out Patty Mills from 3, bro. Like y'all played knockout
Bro,
before, right? I seen it.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons shot. He did it.
My nigga, watch him play in
He
all them
did. Yup.
open scrimmages. My son taking fadeaway threes, turnaround mid ranges,
Yo,
off the
bro.
dribble, drop step, mid range, step back. Like, come
I
on.
I think the
It's the
fans give him some
confidence.
kind of anxiety. I
It's
do.
right. It's a mental thing, and it's
Yeah.
been like that. Like he's had some good times at Philly, but he is a fold kind of guy. He's always been that way. So I don't get why people are so like, oh my God, he's always done this. I've
But let's
watched
talk
him.
about it. On Philly, you was it's easy to say he was the number two guy, right?
Yeah.
Or on the Brooklyn Nets, he's not the number two nothing.
But
Not the number
even
two
even on
defense,
Philly,
not the number two offense.
even on Philly as the number two guy, he was the primary ball handler. His usage rate was ridiculous.
Right, but that was their problem because he don't want to change his game. He didn't want to develop a jumper. He and again, just his skill set, it benefits us if we play him at the power forward or the center. But if we play him at the point guard, we might as well not even use him. You know what I mean? He won't help the Brooklyn Nets. But I like Jacques Vaughn, and he's 3-2 right now, and he's already better than Nash
Now, and
as
you know
far
what's
as
crazy though? You want to talk about basketball IQ? That man got IQ. He on his bronze shit. He calling out niggas plays while they doing them.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
That man watch a lot of film. I ain't never know who he really was. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
Who's
Who?
about
And
You
Jacques
I,
ain't
Vaughn?
know Jock Vaughn?
yeah, I ain't know who
Yeah.
he really was. But
Yeah, I
then I
knew him
looked
since he
into
was a
his
player.
background. Right, I looked into his background, and people say even when he was a player, he was a student to the game. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah, he
didn't
was a
know.
starting point guard for a while at
Yo, and I
UCLA.
wanted to tell y'all this because y'all all
I just
Nets
don't like
fans.
that shit, man. He was the second choice, man. I don't like that shit. I don't like the fucking front office letting the media dictate who they could hire. Like I
But
don't
you
like
got to. It's New York.
Yo,
You
nah,
I
got
believe.
to.
Yo,
nah,
hold
bro.
on.
Bro, you got to look at the
I,
graphic. Yeah, I was showing Breeze earlier. The whole country hate us. They hate Kyrie. They hate KD. They hate
Nah, I
Bron.
saw that. I
Who
saw that.
gives a shit what they think? How about we the bad boys of the NBA now? We got the bad boy coach, the bad boy players, and we gonna turn the fuck
But
up. We
see,
gotta win.
but
Yo, let
see,
me ask you this, Key. Let me ask you a question.
what's good, bro?
How you feel about the connection of Jacques Vaughn and Cam Thomas? Both of them were picked round one, draft number 27. I think that's going to be a bond between them, and part of the reason why Jacques Vaughn is you're going to see Jacques Vaughn put confidence in a Cam Thomas.
Well, you know how I feel about Cam Thomas.
Yeah,
I, I say it. I say it all the time. I say it again. He is the third best player on that team. He
facts.
just too young for anybody to know.
That nigga a bucket.
It's if you put him on a team like OKC, he is starting guard.
That's a fact.
He done it, and he dropping 20, 21.
And
He
bucket, yo.
coming out there like CJ McCollum, but way more aggressive
And
because he really trying to dunk on you.
Yeah,
aggressive. That's what I like about
he got
Cam.
a layup package. He don't be really dunking. That's my guy
Cam-
though.
I like about Cam. He got the confidence. He don't care who's guarding him. He think he can
At
score.
all.
Like I can score. You know,
and the moment never too big for him.
right? He don't care.
Like, I'm full. That's just how I feel. I feel like not putting more weight on Cam Thomas' shoulders is kind of crazy. But I guess when you got Seth back there, who's baby Steph, nigga, fucking green light if you leave him open. You want him to defer. You want him to grow. I guess I don't know, but I feel like him and Darren Sharp. I feel like they need to be given different roles, but bigger roles.
Nah, Sharp not ready yet, bro.
I feel
Yeah.
like, but I feel like instead of always trying to put him at the five or always putting him at the four, how about you put him at the three and let him bully somebody, make them double team him. You know
That's
what I mean?
interesting, but
Make them double team him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because you
Sharp
got
getting
KD
buckets,
and
bro. I like
Kyrie,
Sharp, man. That's
you
my
got
boy.
KD on the floor. He's 7 feet tall. If you double team anybody besides KD, he's going to get the ball. Why not? You already running KD at the four. Sometimes y'all already done put the nigga at the five. Why not put a big body at the three to bang in the post? Because he's not going to be sitting down there with Steven Adams every play. He's not going to be down there with DeAndre Ayton every single play. And I'm telling you, I don't know. As a big nigga who ain't a big nigga, like I'm
Right.
big, but I'm skinny. That shit hurt, bro. Like that, you don't
Yeah.
want to do that every time. You get
Right.
tired
No,
faster.
you make a
You
valid point.
you know what I'm
When
saying?
Daron
Like,
Sharp was getting work, he was getting work by Steven Adams, Valanciunas, all veteran centers that
right.
got muscle
Back to the
mass.
bass. Right.
Yeah, like they
But
got way
now,
more
but
muscle
now
mass than Daron Sharp. Like,
But
don't
now,
even put them
but
on
now
them. Like,
you make Andrew Wiggins. You let him set the screen. Andrew Wiggins got to guard him because he at the three now. You put him down in the pace. KD throw it down to him. KD man gotta respect that because that's a big man at the three, and not just any big man, a mobile big man. He's just not.
Right.
He's just not 7 feet tall.
My son Dayron could shoot a little bit, man.
I see
Bruh,
Daron like Obi Toppin, and just like
bruh,
contrast to the Knicks. I see him like he
I don't
remind me like an Obi to me.
I don't watch a
Yo,
lot of
y'all
college
bugging out
I don't
right
know
basketball.
if
now,
he
man.
jump like
Y'all
Obi.
bugging out right now.
Are we
Wait,
bugging?
I
Y'all
don't know if
bugging
he can
out
jump
right now.
like Obi.
That man
But
is not ready.
That's a fact.
Dayron is the double
You
double, man.
think he should go to the G
My boy
League,
get
Coastal?
rebound.
Nah, he a third stringer, man. We need another big.
not,
Okay.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the role that he plays, he needs a different role, and then his role
But
will get
but
bigger.
he not taking nobody down in the post and destroying them like that for them to give him that chance.
Yeah, if he on a small forward or a guard, yes he will. You already
You
done played
well,
with the
have you
lineup
seen that?
so
Have
much.
you seen him do any of that yet?
Oh, I don't know about a lot of
Yeah.
people. I was just about to say this. I don't know about a lot of people, a lot of the younger guys until they get to the NBA. And I ain't gonna lie, unless I see them niggas on 2K, I'm like, who the fuck is this? And that's what happened to me. And I started watching him play when he was in college, and I was like, holy shit, he a different type of. He's a positionless player. It's a
So
positionless
he
game.
was a post up machine in college.
Nah, he wasn't a post up machine, but when he had the smaller defender on him, he did what somebody who's bigger than a smaller person would do. You know what I mean? And he can
Yeah.
pass the ball. He's not a flat-footed big man, is what I'm saying. And that's how they trying to play him. You can't play somebody as agile and not as big as him as a flat-footed big man. You know what I mean? Steven Adams is going to move him. Drummond is going to
But
move
here's
him.
the problem, and I believe what you're saying, right? The problem with that is that this team already have guys that can score on a polished level that they have to cater to. Now you asking Vaughn to slow down on that to cater to what's his name, Shaw.
Yeah,
Nah,
Dayron.
That's
nah,
too
not
that's a
not
tall order. Now, if he
not
was on a
cater to
young
him.
developing team, I could see that. But you
Not
can't
cater
just
to
say,
him.
yo,
I'm
you can
just
always take Curry off the screen. You got Cam, you got KD, Kyrie coming back, and they already trying to cater to Ben Simmons. So it's gonna be hard for them to try to cater to Sharp right now.
Yo, he
But
just
I'm
told
just
us
saying
team.
when he playing when you put him in the game, putting him at center is going to be a detriment to whatever you got going on because he's just not that kind of guy.
But who else would be the center? Because
You
Nick
gotta you gotta
Claxton and him is the only centers.
you gotta. It's so much young and see, it's such a win now mentality that the younger talent on the end of the bench don't really seem like a viable option because it's like he said, it's so many polished options, but look around the league. It's people you waking up every day and like, who the fuck is him? He dropped 25. Who is this guy? Oh, he been in the league. Oh shit, yeah. Because it just happens. These people are ready to go, and you're not going to know what you're gonna do if you're playing people out of their position. And like I said, they've already done put people who don't play positions at unnatural positions.
So everybody just talk about DeMarcus Cousins, Dwight Howard, and I heard somebody say Taco Fall the other day, and I saw he playing in China somewhere, busting ass. But I don't know who else would y'all get because they trying to develop these niggas. It's the beginning of the year. I feel like my son Nick is doing great, even though niggas
Yeah,
keep trying to shit on him. But I feel like he's doing great, and I feel like
I
they
would have been.
could
I
follow
would have.
that lead.
I would have been. I
You
would. I
know,
would. I would have been picked up Drummond to be honest with you, but I don't. I don't know. I don't really know
Um,
what type of.
we should
you
have
know
kept
what's a
Drummond from
cheap
last
Yeah.
option
year.
I would get? Where
We
the
should have
hell is
kept
this
Drummond.
nigga Norland's Noel at?
He in ain't he in like Utah or Minnesota or one of them shits?
Wait. So you saying you would give Nerlens Noel a shot and not give my son Sharp a shot?
Off the bench in front of Sharp? Hell yeah.
Oh man, that
Nerlens
hurt my
Noel has
heart.
shown more than Sharp, but Sharp ain't get the type of minutes Noel got.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like Nerlens Noel at all. Like, I think he's such a.
I think he's scrappy.
I
He
think
gonna protect the paint for sure.
maybe
For all that,
who
yeah, Hassan
when.
Whiteside.
I
Yeah.
I
mean,
think Whiteside
he ain't
old
that
now, but
big.
it's
We should
still
get we should get
Hassan
Nas Reed.
Whiteside was like 7'1", man. Six
Get Nas
he's
Reed,
seven feet tall.
backup dude on Minnesota.
And Nerlens Noel's another person. He just can't stay healthy. He just can't stay healthy to save his life.
yeah, that's true too. That's true.
That's a genuine big man. I just don't like his game. Like, I don't like his game. He's like a black hole. When you pass him the ball, nobody else is getting it. He's a black hole.
And then I don't think do Orlando even want Bamba anymore?
Man, I hope whoever they decide, any one of them big men that they decide they don't want, I hope they make that decision pretty fucking fast. Because the
But you,
Nets need to get any one of them
It,
niggas.
it,
I don't care
you,
who it is.
yo,
what
Bol
about Harry
Bol, Mo
Giles Jr.? Where the
Bamba.
hell he at?
yo, but
Who?
Harry Giles Jr.
Mm,
Wait, what? He a free
that's
agent? He open?
who?
Because he could hit the three.
now that see net that's see now
Who
Oh,
you talk about?
that's a good one.
Harry Giles Jr. I don't know where he at though.
Who he played for? Who did he play
on
for
He
last?
played for the Clippers last year.
he did? Did
Yeah.
ass?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? The Clippers?
Yo, you know why I agree with Key Take because of Laurie McCarnan or whatever who just went to Utah
Laurie
from
Markkinen? Yeah.
Marketing.
Yeah, but
Listen, they had
They've
they
been playing him at the wrong position for 4 years.
the whole
right.
And as
time, the
soon as
whole
they play him
time.
right,
Niggas
Listen,
he's
knew he was
balling,
lit.
bro.
Niggas knew he was lit. Fuck out
listen,
of here.
Cleveland, they was like, yo, what are they doing? They went big. That's the same thing what Orlando just did. And what Key talking about is what Cleveland did. They had Mobley, Jared Allen, Kevin Love, Laurie McCarnan, or I forgot how to say his name. Marketing. So that's 4 big men. So they loaded up on big men and they said, all right, we're gonna make this work. And they felt like, Laurie McCarnan, they're not gonna trade Evan Mobley. He the youngest guy there. They got Laurie from Chicago, so there's no loyalty there. And they're not gonna trade Jared Allen because Laurie can't do what Jared does. And they need more defense than offense when it come down to Jared or Laurie. So it made sense for Cleveland to make that trade. I think out of the whole scenario, that was a good trade for Cleveland and Utah.
Yo, the Jazz seemed like they had the best offseason out of everybody because everybody thought
Right, low key.
was shitty.
Yo, the only people
Everybody
that
thought they
lost
had a
was
shitty
the
offseason and now
Timberwolves.
they in first place.
The only people that lost out was the Timberwolves. They
Yeah,
mortgaged their whole
Timberwolves,
future. They
for
gave
Rudy
Utah their whole
Gobert.
future.
Yeah, hell yeah. They lost
But
that kid.
Danny Ainge always do this shit everywhere he go.
And hold up, did you see the Timberwolves starting 5 got the worst offensive rating in the NBA too?
Of
Yeah,
course.
them niggas is trash, and they gave their whole future up for that nigga.
Bro, you don't take
that's
a somebody as
But
athletic as
guess who's
Anthony
number 2?
Edwards and put 2 twin towers down there.
Knicks.
That's not what you do. Because the Knicks is trap, bro. You know how I feel about the Knicks, bro. Any team that's named the Knickerbockers, bro. Nobody balls in Knickerbockers, bro. I don't want to have this conversation, bro.
Right.
I can't do it, bro. I don't even know how anybody could endorse that. Niggas that been watching these niggas get slapped around, made the mecca of basketball look trash for decades.
Whole time.
For decades. And then soon as the new team get there, you can't even beat them. Come on, bro. Bro, Patrick Ewing 7-foot ass
Yeah,
finger
but
rolls the ball when he should have
reason why I
dunked
don't
it, my
even
nigga.
talk about I can't look no shit about the Knicks right now because we stinking up the place right now, bro.
I'm
We
telling
added
yo,
to the fucking embarrassment to the city right now.
yo,
We need to
I'm
go
Coastal,
gonna
ahead and win,
I'm
son.
yo,
gonna talk shit
Coastal.
about the Knicks till the day I die. I can't lie to you, Coastal.
Facts. Yo, Coastal. I said
Mm-hmm.
that Jock Vaughn could lead
Yeah.
us to a 50 win season. What you think?
Very optimistic. I like
I'm
that.
nervous though. I think we. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he could do it.
I don't know about how great he will be in the regular season. This is where I'm nervous for Jock. Game 7 in the playoffs. 1 minute left. If he's gonna make the right calls, that's where I'm nervous for.
Well, so far he has. He
That's
been
why I
calling
wanted Duca.
timeouts when we needed it.
Duca already showed.
Yo. Oh, where Coastal go? So he was about to
God,
say Udoka. He Udoka.
Nah, I feel the same way. Udoka showed what he could do, bro. He showed that he could take a team, turn them into a championship potential team in a short period of
wait. Hold on. You wait. So you saying Brad Stevens didn't have Boston as a championship material team?
Mhm.
yeah.
Are we, are we kidding ourselves?
I'm saying that
Right.
the
Talk your
year
shit, kid. Talk your shit, kid.
yeah, talk the shit because I'm about to talk it too. When we played Celtics the year before that, we smoked them niggas in 5 easily. Once Udoka was the coach, they smoked us in 4. Like
But
it
so
was
but you
totally
still
different.
so
Totally
but you
different.
still saying that that same roster was not championship. The roster
Bro,
that
ain't no,
Brad Stevens built was not championship material.
yo, bro, you could see how at the beginning of the year
Come on,
last
man.
year they
Right.
were
Nobody thought
trash.
them
But
niggas
then
was
he
championship
but there
material.
was a point in the season where they made a adjustment and then they were the best team in the NBA from there.
Right.
Like that's coaching.
And he got
Like,
what's
and
his
I'm saying
name?
Ime did that in 1 year, bro.
Right.
Like
And then he
from
got Jalen
them,
Brown and
what
Tatum
was
the
they
match.
in the first half of the
Bro,
year? Like,
that's like saying the Golden State Warriors wasn't a championship roster until Steve Kerr took over.
That's a fact.
That's like saying that. It's the
but,
same
but
roster.
did they win the
It's
championship
the
though?
but that's still, bro. That
But
was,
did
bro. That roster that he built was
Whether the
amazing,
championship
bro.
roster or not, though, Kurt took him over the
yo,
top,
bro?
bro.
But if he didn't win it with the
Right. Kurt took that. Kurt
like,
made it work.
does he get a ring?
But the only reason why they got rid of Brad Stevens is because that was the second
They ain't get
time
rid of
with the
him. He got
second roster
promoted.
he, you know what I'm saying? Right. Well, yeah, but they didn't want him to coach the team no more
I don't
because
think that nigga wanted to coach no more, bro. He couldn't get
Yo,
Jalen
bro,
Brown and
I'm
Tatum
just
to
saying
work.
when you see a young, smart basketball mind, you take advantage of that. Know what I mean? And this nigga was making a lot of the right adjustments, and I'm only
that
saying,
nigga gonna end up coaching
especially,
the Hornets or some
But
shit.
yo, we gotta blame.
especially
Yo, I'm gonna
because of
keep it a
KD,
buck with
bro.
you. This is Kyrie
Like
fault. We
he
can't
put a
get this nigga.
defensive scheme together to make KD look like a non-factor on the court, and KD is one of the most elite scorers ever. And to make that nigga look so bad, like that nigga looked bad in the playoffs, bro. Except for that
Yo,
last game.
yo, what you said, Coastal, about Kyrie? Jay don't play none of that Kyrie shit, man.
I don't care because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kyrie, the reason why we end up with Imaduka.
Yo, bro,
Probably.
I'm not even a Kyrie fan.
And I'm a big Kyrie fan.
Like,
Niggas know, like
like I feel like we
I
should have
spent
kept
two and a
D'Lo.
half years arguing for this nigga. But this
Yeah.
last year, I
But
can't deal with
KD
that
wouldn't
shit
have
no
came
more.
if D'Lo was playing.
Oh, yo, Jay, I
What up?
forgot to tell you, I decided I'm no longer a LeBron fan. That nigga is a sucker to me. I'm done with that
Wow.
nigga. He a sucker to me.
And
He tried to,
the
Nah, he made
bottom
a
line
mistake.
is that
People make
nah,
mistakes.
yeah, he made a
Players
mistake,
fuck
but
up too.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been supporting this nigga for a long time through a lot of bullshit and a lot of dumb shit he did. And that was the time right there to prove to me that LeBron was really a real nigga and he not just an act for the
You
cameras. And I'm
sucker.
sorry,
but here's
he an
the
act
thing.
for the
I've been
cameras.
supporting Kyrie like you've been supporting
Yeah,
LeBron.
probably.
And
But
there's the
players
time I
fuck up too.
realized that
He made
Kyrie
a
don't give a
mistake. He
fuck
did that
about
wrong.
playing
He tried to walk
basketball,
it
man.
back. He felt the heat in the Instagram comments from his people, and then he was like, "You know what? Let me make another statement because that first one obviously wasn't right."
Right. But stand man, a man who don't stand for nothing. I don't know, bro. I just can't. I don't know. I just thought he was way more of a stand-up nigga than that. I'm honestly offended. I'm like honestly offended by what he said. Like him and Kyrie wasn't fucking with each other, and Kyrie still stood up for that nigga. I'm
Yeah, but
sorry.
Kyrie also threw him under the bus a few times.
Yeah, but he also threw Kyrie under the bus a couple times. And to be truthful, he really the one who really started the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to be all subliminal and
Nah,
try to be all too cool. You know what I'm
nah.
saying?
Yo,
Kyrie
all I
started
know is
it.
that
Kyrie left the team because of
if
him.
Kyrie
And
didn't
said,
Right.
start, if Kyrie didn't
so
start
that's
this
how you
recent
start. Yo,
shit
I'm
storm,
leaving the team because I don't want to be under this nigga's shadow. That's starting it. You could have told the media a different reason.
well, obviously Kyrie be miserable everywhere he go. You know what I mean? So
That nigga is just
that
he's one of
nigga was
those guys that
miserable
just got a
after the
cloud above him.
championship. He was miserable with Boston. He
Yo,
came to Brooklyn. He been
Kyrie is a
miserable since
skilled
day one in
basketball
Brooklyn.
player, but I just don't think he's the best teammate in the world.
Right.
I think that he just
And that's what
And
I was
then
trying to say to Jay is that he a great player, but he got to prove that he a good teammate.
and then he did this shit, and we can't hire
Like
Imaduka
when I'm wide
because
open,
of that
pass me
shit.
the ball, bro. When don't make decisions that's gonna keep you out the game, bro. Like
right. That's literally my biggest gripe with with um with Kyrie. It's just that it's just like, bro, I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their principles. You stand for something. I got you, bro. But can we play some fucking basketball this season? Like, can we just get one
but
season? Can we just play ball, bro?
but a lot of this
Yo,
shit don't be
that's
his
why.
fault because like this shit could have been anything, bro. Like he posted shit on social media, but let's say it wasn't social media, he would have wore a T-shirt or some shit. They would have criticized the T-shirt, bro. Like it could have been anything.
Nah, yeah, I 100% don't. This shit is crazy. Nobody should have to, bro. He played basketball. He is not a politician. He don't make laws, legislations,
Right?
no
Why do
shit
y'all
like
even
that.
what he
Who
All right,
been
cares
so
fucking
about
why
his
up?
opinion?
Nigga play
so why don't he
basketball
just
for a
play
living.
basketball then? Because since he got to Brooklyn, he ain't been playing basketball.
Right, but and that's my problem. Like, it's not this situation. It's just everything in a totality. Like, can we just play
Go
ball
ask
for a little
Obama.
while? Like, can we just play
And then
basketball
he
for a
went with
little
this
while?
shit storm,
Go
and
ask Obama about
I
that
honestly
shit.
think we
Ask
would have
Kyrie about
hired.
basketball.
I honestly think we would have hired Imaduka if we wasn't already under so much heat with the Kyrie shit.
Yeah, I think they just thought it was too bad of a political move at the time.
But
Like,
I
too
could
much
learn to
shit was
live with
going on.
Jock Vaughn with this new
So
assistant
it was
coach.
Kanye fault.
What's his name? What's the
It was
assistant
just
coach?
because of that Kanye
Igor.
shit and all of that shit happened a couple weeks before that, and then that happened, and they were still on the high horse from that. So they like, yo, we nipping everything in the bud.
Right. But I could learn to live with this assistant coach, Igor and Vaughn. Because Igor, he's not getting enough credit, but he's doing a great job with the
Yo, y'all
offense.
niggas frozen or something?
Nah, we here.
Nah, over here.
Y'all can
And
hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
get you.
All right, all right.
Yeah,
Y'all niggas
I
look
like
frozen for a
Igor.
second.
I like Igor and Vaughn together. I just don't know how they gonna do in big games in the clutch.
But
That's
word,
what I
man,
need
I
to
feel
see.
like this team could get shit together, man. Get shit right, get back on track, man. Like, let's
Yeah.
see what's up on this road trip. We got to beat the Clippers and the Lakers, and who else?
We just gotta tilt the
Sacramento
pyramid.
Kings.
That's all. We just gotta
Clippers,
tilt the
Clippers, Lakers,
pyramid.
and the Kings.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
got
so
the Kings after that. We played a whole fucking California.
that should be 3 wins, man. Oh, we play the Warriors too.
Nah, my fault. Nah, I forgot to
Oh,
mention Warriors. Nah, we
it,
don't play them. We
that
play
should be
Portland.
that should be 3 wins, and I'm only saying three because we need to beat one of the elite teams because we keep losing to the elite teams. And I think the Clippers going to be one of the elite teams, so we need to beat them niggas. And the Lakers and the Kings should be easy wins.
Yeah, we got a back to back, so it ain't gonna be easy necessarily, but we win because LA is the tougher team and we play them first. I mean, the Clippers is the tougher team and we play them first, and then we play the Lakers. And this would have been the first time in 4 years that KD and LeBron been versus each other, but LeBron got hurt, so damn, we're not
To
LeBron
be
is
even gonna see
truthful,
that.
LeBron is on day to day. He just don't want to play against KD.
uh,
Like I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna play that game. Fuck that.
Right.
I'm about to say
Is
that
that
nigga definitely he picking his moments.
yeah, and I definitely don't want to play that game because it look like they bad right now. So I don't want to lose to them while they bad too. Oh hell no, I ain't playing that game. Yo, AD better win. Good luck.
Oh no,
Yeah, it
man.
looked like we
I
in the
think
driver's seat with Jack Vaughn as the head coach, man. I think he
I think we
really
should win both
gonna
those
right the
games.
ship.
Yo, bro, I don't know how you got so much faith in Jack Vaughn.
Cause he got experience with Coach Pop. He been a head coach and didn't work, and he was here while he got here before Sean Marks and before Joe Sock. So if there was anybody that was going to right the ship, I think it's my guy, Jack Vaughn. Fact.
Man, Jack Vaughn Junior Varsity, man.
I mean, let's see how he do. You ain't trying to get a man a chance, Jay.
Yo, man. Because man, I
Right.
don't like the way he got the job. He was if they would have fired Nash and said, "Yo, Jacques Vaughn is our new head coach. We are proud to present." Yeah, but no, they fired him and then tried to get Ime Udoka. And then the press said, "No, y'all niggas is fucking stupid for doing that, for letting the Nigerian man who likes to have sex with women coach your team. You can't do that." And they said, "All right, we can't do that. All right, Jacques, you want to do it?" Like that's what they did. Jacques, you
Yo,
want to
man.
do it?
Trust me when I tell you, I'm not saying eBay is a better coach. I'm saying Jack Vaughn is a better fit for that head coach position for the specific team, the Brooklyn Nets.
Ime
I
is
don't know if
obviously
I
better at
fully
talking
agree with
people into
that.
doing stuff.
So why not? Let's talk about it.
I don't
Yo,
know if
he
I
talked
fully agree
white
with
women
that
into
because
cheating on their marriage, bro. He's obviously better at talking people into stuff.
Imaduka
Uh,
is pretty
Fat.
much a similar coach to Vaughn. But I can learn to trust Vaughn because I like him
He's good
with
at
the
getting
assistant coach.
rallying up
So
the team spirit. Know what I mean?
Nah, I agree with you, Coastal. I like Vaughn too, though, because the thing that I like and see, and this is just, I feel like I'm just like this with all sports, whether it's MMA, basketball, baseball, football. I just like people who just, you know what I'm saying, certain people just got an aura about them. They just, you know what I'm saying, they just are demanding something. I don't know what he's demanding yet. Could be respect. It could be, for the, I don't know. But he just seems like he's made for the job. He walks the walk, he talks the talk. He
Exactly.
obviously gets respect and feedback from his players that's
Right.
positive.
Right.
So it's like, all right, this is the first, like if you really think about it, without this Kyrie situation, this is like the first time that it's quiet. Like there's nothing, like the coach is happy, the team seem happy.
Right. The when it cures all of that shit going on in the media, it gets silenced by
You
Whitney.
know what I'm saying? So it's like
That's
I
why they
feel
need to
like,
win a championship. Because once they win a championship, can nobody say nothing. That's what
yo,
Eli said.
yo,
Eli
bro, if they win a championship with this roster, I will I will say that literally moves KD into GOAT conversation, top five, period. Like
And Jacques
that would be
Vaughn gonna get a lot of
insane.
Jacques
That would
Vaughn
be
is gonna get a
insane.
JV is gonna get a lot of recognition for him coaching this season. Watch.
well, I only said
And I'm
that
not
because
saying we can't do it,
uh,
but I'm saying KD would need to be K fucking D, bro. Like I don't know.
I only
Like that would
said
be
that because
insane, bro.
you seen the Stephen A. cast?
Matter of fact, I'm betting on that. Just because you said it, Jay, I'm betting on that shit. Watch it hit.
Have you
I'm
seen
betting
that?
on it.
You seen the Stephen A. cast, Key? Like this nigga Stephen A be doing the live broadcast of the game just like the Manning brothers do. But he had the Manning brothers on the shit. So he asked the nigga Eli, he like, yo, you a legend in New York. What can KD and Kyrie do to win over New York City? Like, what can they do? He said, yo, it's simple. Win a championship. New York
Uh-huh.
hated me till I won one, and now
That's a
they love
fact.
me. You know what I mean? Simple math.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think KD has an
but
opportunity this season, man. I like the supporting cast, man. I like the role plays. I do.
here's the thing though, like I'm not worried about KD being KD. That's what he gonna do. I think in order for us to win the championship, Kyrie has to be better. And I
I
ain't
think he
talking
just
about
need to
30.
play.
I ain't talking about that 30 points a game. I'm talking about him understanding that KD, this is KD team and play within the
Right.
system.
we need ball movement. Fuck out of here.
Man,
Absolutely.
That
I
Absolutely.
that
think
that's
if I
something that
think if
LeBron
Kyrie just
demanded from
play,
him. No matter how much he hated LeBron, he knew it was LeBron team. And
Yeah.
the problem with KD and Kyrie, they two buddy buddy,
That's why he left.
and he feel like
right, like my
oh, this
buddy
is
don't mind.
our
That's why
team,
he left.
Right. Kyrie feel like this is our team. He don't feel like it's KD team.
But see, that's KD problem. Like he's too easy to defer to somebody else who's not as good as
Because
him.
KD is Robin.
Nah, I think
KD,
KD wants somebody to hoop just as good as he do.
As of right now, you right, bro. He robbing.
bro,
Yeah.
KD, but hold on. This is KD attitude,
Nah,
period.
KD
And
definitely not robbing, bro.
he
No,
play. This is
listen.
his.
KD got Batman
He
talent.
Batman,
He
right? He
got
Batman
Robin
in a Robin
mentality.
suit,
Right.
right?
That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
KD want to play. KD just want to ball. He don't want to talk to the media. He don't want to answer interesting questions. He don't want to have these conversations like
And he
how
don't want to be
Kyrie
hard
has.
on his teammates.
Right. He don't want to walk up to the coach and be like, "Yo, you gotta." He don't want to do that.
Right.
All
He
he
just
want to
want to score
do
his
is
35 and that's it.
Right.
right,
Look what he did with Westbrook. He never stood up to Westbrook.
right.
And
He
then he
just
just
left.
left.
He just left.
As he don't want no.
Actions speak louder than
He
words.
like, yo, I just really want to ball, and he thinks that Kyrie is the person that he could just ball with because Kyrie
Nah,
is a media attraction. But the first step is to just get Kyrie the ball. Like, if we could get him to actually be on the
Yo, I'm
court,
telling
like
you, if
20 games
well, yeah,
straight
you
would
right.
be
That
like a
is the first step.
milestone, bro.
That is
Like
the
if
first
20,
step.
if Kyrie could play 20 games straight with that team, I would probably have a different conversation about how good our role players are. Because
Yeah,
then
I
I
would
would
love to
know.
see that.
Because then
I'm
I would
telling you,
know.
yo, if
You know what
Kyrie
I'm
Yo,
could
saying?
play
step
Like,
20
number
games
two.
straight, that'd
And
be
step
crazy.
number two is KD telling Kyrie, like, yo, this is my team, nigga.
but I don't think you're gonna have that problem because after a while, and it's the same thing LeBron did. LeBron didn't. LeBron demanded the ball, but the way he did it was real slick. It was like, I'm gonna let you do your thing, and eventually, if you're doing good, they're gonna double team you. You're
Right,
gonna pass me the ball. You're
right.
gonna you're gonna move the ball then. And now that's really Kyrie Mans. So I don't think you're
Right,
gonna
right.
have that problem. But the problem is that Kyrie don't fucking play, bro. You
Yo,
got 2 quarters of your team playing the game at
yeah,
random moments in the season. You got different
Right.
rotations. You got
yo,
this
Q,
person playing the three.
yo,
You got Seth
yo,
Curry playing the goddamn three. Like, what
yo,
the
Q.
fuck is going on?
Right, right. No,
Like,
look, I'm gonna tell you what to answer that question. The reason why Wasabi Watanabe got injured, he was playing the three, and when Curry, you know what I mean, when Wasabi Watanabe he got hurt, that's why we put Curry at the three. You know what I mean? And again, it randomly it worked. Maybe just because it was versus the Knicks and we just better than them. But I don't know. I think that's still risky. I looked at the injury report. He's not going to make the road trip with us, so he's going to miss the Clippers and he's going to. I'm talking about Wasabi Watanabe. He's going to miss both games. But Kyrie Irving is supposed to come back for that road trip. I don't know. And I looked at the stat while y'all was kicking it because I remember he said that he want to see the same Kyrie that was in Cleveland. In Cleveland, he averaged like 19 shots, 18 shots per game. I don't want to see that. I want to see him average 15 max, from 10 to 15 shots a game. Be more efficient. And
Nah,
again,
you wildin', Breezy. You
you
wildin'.
asking
Yo,
him to change
tell
his
You
whole.
talk
You
to him,
asking
man.
him to.
hold on,
You
Talk
hold
to
asking
him.
him
Asking
to stop.
Kyrie.
Hold on, hold on, hold
Tell
on.
him.
Kyrie fucking Irving to take 15
You,
shots.
right.
Yo,
You
talk to
basically
this
telling
man.
him. You basically telling him to be Zach Levine and not Kyrie Irving.
right,
Right.
right. But
Shoot
no,
it.
no. But what I'm saying
Shoot
And,
it.
is,
and,
Shoot,
and
bro.
listen,
Kyrie is now a better player than he was in Cleveland.
right. So
Right.
what I'm saying is, I
Shoot
think
it. Shoot.
Kyrie Irving should have humble pie before he stepped foot on the court next to Kevin Durant again.
But
Because
see,
boy,
this
Yeah,
is what
but
I'm
hold
saying. I
on,
said
humble
it
let me
pie.
finish.
earlier.
Let
No,
me
I
finish.
Kyrie
Let me,
think
just
I
need to
think
play.
let me
humble
finish.
pie is 21 shots a game
Yo, Kyrie was
for
Yeah,
Kyrie.
averaging 30 points a game before he. Kyrie just need
Right.
to play, bro.
we was 2-6. Like
But
how
Yeah,
the
hold on.
That was the
now
coach
we was
fault.
one of
2-6?
the issues with Kyrie is that if he scored 8 in a row, he feel like he got to score 8 more in a row. He don't want to pass the ball. He don't want to move the
Mm,
ball.
He was
right.
trying
He
to
got
keep
to learn
that.
to move the ball. But 15, he's not going to take 15, bro.
Nah, I
You
think he
you
should.
but
I don't,
that's the
21,
that's the best
anywhere
part
from
about him
21 to
playing.
24. I could
no,
live with that.
But
again, you
that's the
know what?
best
You
part
know,
about him
hold on.
playing with KD because
Right,
KD can score 30 points off 10 or 12 shots. So you need a volume shooter like KD. That's
right.
why
But no,
him
hold
and
on. But let
Westbrook
me
work because it's the
hold
volume you need.
right,
What
but
you
stay
need, but
right,
like I said,
stay with
or
me.
if he play more and they gel, because practice. That ain't a game. That ain't what niggas
Right.
put their life on the line for. So when
Right.
y'all out there in the trenches, if he get 20 games straight, I guarantee you will see the Kyrie you want. Because at maximum, Kyrie is a ball handler. You could say he's a great scorer. You could say he's a good this. He's great at controlling the pace and the tempo of any offense. And the fact that he can score makes
And
it
that's
so
why
much
I
better.
criticize his
I think
game.
you
He
might
take
be
three
on to
pointers too
something, bro.
early with 18 seconds on the shot clock. And again, the only reason why I'm saying this to add to what you're saying is for the fact that yeah, he's talented as you say. That's not the debate. What I am saying is, I want to hear what you're going to say, Coastal. What I am saying is, by him only taking 15 attempts shows that he could be humble too. And again, the humbling part is that we 3-2. I mean, we 2-6 with you and 3-2 without you. So we've and again, I'm asking the panel, what do y'all think about
Baka.
KD with being like a Jokic type of style of offense? Because he had 12 assists the other night versus the Knicks, and it's like the Boston Celtics showed that you could beat the Brooklyn Nets if you double team Kevin Durant. But if we could beat the double team the way we did, where he had 12 assists, it's kind of the same what Diva is doing with Jokic and him averaging a lot of assists like on a regular thing. And I just seen him in the interview on the boardroom saying that passing is easy. He wants to be known for passing. When you look at
But
his passing from last season, he averaged like 7 assists or shy of it.
but
Like
here's the thing with Kyrie there, the ball don't run through KD only. You understand?
now,
But
It
hold on.
running through
it
Kyrie
don't
too.
really need to though. It don't really need to because if you and this is the best part, and this is why I say 20 games. 20 games to let it gel, 20 games to see it actually manifest, and I know it will happen. Because I'm gonna keep saying this. KD is 7 feet fucking tall. All he gotta
But
do is the same thing LeBron did. Bring the ball up the court, go to the hash mark, pass the ball to Kyrie. He got his whole favorite side, the whole left side of the court to operate. He gonna dance
right,
around
but
for
that's what
10
that
seconds, and then he's gonna draw the double team and he will pass it out. But
right,
how are we gonna
but
force that?
you still running the ball through KD to do that. So this is why I say both you and Breezy is on to something. Breezy is understanding that even with Kyrie back, Kyrie needs to understand the ball needs to go through KD. Kyrie wants sometimes the ball to go through him, which is cool.
Facts.
But bro, what's your name again, bro? My fault. The
Oh,
other
me?
the 20 games, yeah.
Oh, Key.
Yo, Key, you on to something though. I think that in 20, if Kyrie could just play 20 games in a row, he will learn to understand that I need to defer to KD.
Right. Right. Immediately. And the funny thing is, it's his ego the reason why he ain't realized yet. But he gonna realize that KD is a monster and I'm Bugs Bunny who just drank some Michael Jordan secret juice
Yo,
from
If
the
hold on,
if
wait,
he's
wait.
available, like you said, he got to
Did
be
y'all
available
niggas
though.
see the shit
I
that
mean,
he
how much
said to
fucking games
KD?
they play together? They whole career
I
Not a
don't
lot.
know, less than
40
60.
no in totality they played 52 games together and on the Brooklyn Nets
in
together.
3 years. In three
Right,
3 years.
years,
right.
Yeah, yeah,
that's not even the whole season.
yeah.
But
You got
bro,
Ryan in here kicking up dust. He said we better without Kyrie.
bro, did y'all see that shit this nigga Kyrie said to KD? Like when they was having that conversation, nigga said, "In another life, I was you."
What?
The nigga told the nigga, nigga told the nigga said, "In another life, I was you." Like
But you see,
I was able to jump up over the competition and not see them. They wasn't there. Like I was in the air. Like I was like, "What the fuck is this nigga
that's what
talking?"
I'm saying. He gonna realize that this nigga Kevin Durant is a monster and he's just Bugs Bunny, nigga. And not saying that he's not nice, because Kyrie is
And
fucking disgusting.
Son,
But
son,
Kyrie Irving is KD is 7 feet tall and that great at dribbling and shooting and passing too. It's just levels to this,
yo,
bro.
Kyrie
You
Irving
can't
might have the
teach that
best handle ever.
ever. No, might, might, bro. That's disrespectful. 100%. The people who they say got the best handle said, bro, I can't do what Kyrie do. You crazy? Look at what he's
Mhm.
doing,
That nigga,
bro.
that nigga Kyrie don't dribble. Like that nigga puts the ball where he wanted to be. Like he be. I don't know. That shit is
And he
mad
do it to
calculated.
everybody. If we not better without Kyrie, that's a farce. If we was better without Kyrie, we wouldn't have got KD because then that would have meant that we didn't need the engine to start the motherfucker to stoke the flame. Because at really the only way you're gonna get a good version of KD is if you got somebody he like to play with, and that person just so happened at this moment to be Kyrie. And
Yo,
without Kyrie,
the niggas
there's
keep
no
talking about
KD,
trade Kyrie. If they trade Kyrie, KD
bro.
is going to request a trade next.
Bro, he's gonna go into a mental
Yo,
depression. Fuck a trade request.
yo,
He's gonna
yo,
break
fellas.
down, bro.
Yo, I know this is a 24-hour diner, but I gotta clean up the kitchen now. I'm saying y'all been cooking all night. Shout out to my guy, this is Jay. Shout out to my guy Key, first time pulling up. It's next at night. We out here for real. And yeah, man, it's gonna be another late one tomorrow night because it's a West Coast game, so you know they start late. But
Hey man, it's
yeah,
only 12:45 over here.
Man,
still,
you gotta do one of them live streams to the game.
yeah, I'm gonna try to get one of those. I'm gonna try to get one of those soon. But that being said, yeah, pull up around the same time tomorrow, man. I'm glad Key pulled up, man.
Yeah, I
Yo, I'm
just got
glad.
off work. Nigga Jay told me about this shit.
Yeah, man. Jay, yo, shout the Nets fans is the best fans. Jay been flexing on them, been in
Man,
the
my
side of the
son Big Fan
Barclays.
Breezy. Yo, man, I just want to shout out my son Big Fan Breezy. He been doing this from the Champagne campaign to the
Word.
Brooklyn Nev. Bro, I'm saying this shit has been growing. Man, I watched it,
Yeah,
man. We was there, man. From the
yeah, nah,
Champagne
yo,
campaign, man.
yeah, nah, man. My guys, they helped me get it out the mud. That's real. And they still here, man. Y'all see what it is, man. We've been Nets fans since they came to Brooklyn, man. That's a
2012, man.
fact, man.
10 years strong.
Right, man. And
Word,
truthfully,
man.
Vince was my favorite player before LeBron came into the league. So I've been a Nets fan for a little minute.
Yeah, I used to like. I would say I like Nets players like Petrovic. There was certain players that stood out, like Kidd, like
Bro,
Marbury,
having that Vince
Kittles.
Carter, J. Kidd, right, Kettles,
Yeah, Jefferson.
Vince. Oh my
That's the next
God.
team that swept the Knicks.
Yeah, it was bad.
Facts. Yo, we definitely be back here tomorrow night, man. Pull up, man. Yeah, thank y'all again, man, for tuning in, man. Shit, man. And again, y'all big support, man. I honestly needed y'all but to even make it this far, man. I appreciate and love y'all, man. Y'all already know that. But
Word.
shout out to all the other Nets fans. Nets fans is the best fans. Shout out to my guy, Bill A. Spliff pulled up. Nah, I mean, good seeing you and shit.
It said then we got rid of Nash.
That's
Right,
that nigga, his name. We got rid of Nash.
You got rid of Nash, my nigga. That's all that matters.
word.
Right.
It's a new day, man. Shout to JV, man. We gotta find another nickname besides fucking what Jay talking about calling it JV like junior varsity. We gotta call it something else. We gotta get a different one, man. We'll figure that out. By tomorrow night's podcast, I'm gonna have some JV flips for my guy Jay, man. Shout out to this is Jay. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Shout out to all the Nets fans. We the best fans.
Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. You see the
Shout
Brooklyn
out
Yes.
to
Nets
the
in the picture with me. Know what I mean? That's them, the Brooklyn Ets. That's them. Know what I mean?
Nice.
crazy.
Nice. Living the lavish Nets fan life. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
man, it's got to be nice, man. I got to do an interview with you one day, Jay. You got to let them know what it's like being inside of the Barclays exclusively. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them a little tour. You know what I mean? Just let them tell them like
Nah,
Cameron. I just want to talk to y'all. I don't want to rhyme. I just need to walk with y'all.
that
How
should
you
be nice.
feel
Should be
about me, yo? I think I'm
prosciutto and
pretty
melon.
hot. When I'm on a jumbotron, I fucking Millie rock, man. Stop playing with me, man. It's jumbotron
Mm-hmm.
Jay, jumbotron Breezy. Y'all know what it is.
Fact.
It's key to success. Shout out to my guy Bill A. Spliff, man. We
Already.
out here, man. Nets fans is the best fans. You know what
Oh
I'm saying,
man,
have a
y'all
good
niggas,
night,
man.
man.
Everybody be
Peace.
All right.
safe.